Dice Shakers Podcast. Vince Uno Madness, Boogie Brad, Cass Jones, O.E. Jones, Nino Bugatti. We in the bird's nest, clearly redone.
Yes, it is. It looks great.
We just plugging up, see what the fuck going on. Was talking real good in here earlier, so I figured, hey, content.
That right.
That's where I'm at with it.
That right.
So, wherever y'all want to go with it, we going there, man.
I can tell you where we can go. Let's go to the let's go to what's going on in college basketball. Who's going to win the national championship in March Madness?
All the good teams suck. My team out of it, so it is what it is.
Dude.
My team didn't even make it.
UNC.
My team didn't make it, but
Right,
to answer your question,
Besides that, somebody has to win.
to answer your question, Michigan gonna win.
Michigan?
Yep.
I ain't believing that. I ain't believing that. I'm not believing that. I'm gonna give you a sleeper.
Who?
UCLA. That's a sleeper.
Yeah.
They gonna win. UCLA.
UCLA?
Yeah, that's it.
UCLA.
Yeah.
The University of
Nah.
Yeah. Southern
California, Los
Angeles. Yes.
Central Los Angeles.
the Bruins.
Yes.
University of Central Los Angeles.
The Bruins.
The Bruins. I watched them play, and ain't nobody fucking with them. The only team that could have fucked with them, get what they did? They got bounced today.
They better than
guess
Michigan?
what? Michigan lost.
They missing one thing. Bill Walton. This ain't the
Get
70s.
my shit.
That shit ain't
Michigan lost what?
It's not
Michigan
happening.
lost.
No,
Michigan won.
Yeah, they blew them guys
You
off.
gotta be kidding me. When last time you watched this shit? Did NCAA just
Shit, I was watching earlier.
You gotta be
But
fucking.
one thing I do
They
know
lost
is-
today. You trying me? They lost today.
He
Not
on
Michigan.
He on the Booze Cruise. Don't listen to him.
All right, yeah.
Loyola beat Illinois. Illinois lost today.
Yeah.
Loyola
and
beat them.
And guess
Hey,
what?
They the
gonna make-
Cinderella. Loyola's the Cinderella.
and they will make it to
They the Cinderella.
they'll win their next game.
I don't want to say.
And I don't know who
Cinderella
they
no
play,
more,
but they
I know
they
they got
will
that
make-
lady with her though. They get the
Oh,
lady.
that old ass bitch.
Oh come on. No,
Hey,
like
they
that.
wasn't
That's
good.
sister. She 103 though or
The
something
nun.
like that.
She's a nun, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a
She
fossil.
be at every
Oh,
fucking
bruh.
game.
Nah,
Every time
no,
she
no.
short, they win, bro.
They over
Old is, let's define old. Old is like 70 to like under 100. Once you get over 100, you're a fossil.
I'm gonna give it to. I ain't gonna put no age on it, but when you start doing shit
Child ain't hungry.
like pissing on yourself and can't move around
Yeah, if you can do that by yourself, you good.
that's when you get old. You can't go to one room to the next by yourself and pissing on yourself and can't make it to the bathroom, shit like that. I think that's more when you consider old.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about naturally, not nothing that happened to you. Just like naturally, you're too old to be able to go to the bathroom. You get pissed on yourself.
I feel like when
And
you
you
can't
can't live
really
by
drive
yourself.
like that, you
Driving,
old.
living by yourself.
Can't drive.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you need assistant living. That's when you
At
like
all
old.
times.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna call her a B, but that lady's a fossil.
All right, so
101.
They need to put her. They need to dip her in like some. What's that stuff? They
who gonna
amber.
Who gonna win?
Like preserve her or something. Like
Ain't that Rick Pitino, right?
Loyola.
nah, they
Yeah.
lost.
No, he's an Iona.
Yeah,
They
he
lost.
lost. He lost yesterday.
He lost.
Yeah, he lost.
you don't know that.
Guess the fuck I do, nigga, because I
DJ, look
fucking
it up.
watched the game, bro.
Iona.
I own the loss, bro. Yesterday.
You watched the whole game.
Yes, bro. Them niggas got bounced,
Who they
bro.
lost to?
I think it was
Loyola.
it wasn't Illinois.
No, Iona.
Who they play?
Iona.
They might have played Iowa or I don't know who the
I'ma
fuck
say
they
this,
played, but they lost, bro. They lost. Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
Alabama. That's even
They
worse.
beat Iona's beat Alabama.
All right,
Yesterday?
No, Alabama, I'm sorry. Beat
Exactly.
Iona 68.
Exactly.
68 to 55.
Exactly.
All right, boom.
Exactly.
Okay, because I was finna say, I wanted to get.
We just need facts. That's all.
Can't get shit,
Fact
bro.
check that. That's
Y'all
why
can't
DJ
get
here,
shit.
baby.
Y'all can't get shit.
That's why my man here, man.
Nah, you right, but I'm saying,
that
had
one
you
I
been
don't
wrong.
As far as who's
No, we
gonna,
got to get it right, though.
as far as who's going
Yeah,
to win
it's
it
been
though,
wrong. I was
I
gonna
don't
get
think
my
we
shit.
know yet. I don't think we know
Nah.
yet.
Nah, I know.
It's
Who
a lot of
you-
teams
it's different
going-
who you want to win and who you really think is going to win.
I'm gonna tell you,
Like,
man.
I
It's
wouldn't
gonna be
mind
It's
seeing
gonna be a mid-major that's gonna win.
who.
A mid-major gonna win. It's not gonna
Any
be,
of them? You just saying any of them?
San Diego?
I don't give a fuck who it is. It's not gonna be Gonzaga, bro. Gonzaga is not gonna win
You
it.
crazy.
I wouldn't mind seeing.
San
And
Diego.
Gonzaga look good as fuck.
They
I
supposed
was-
to win, for real.
Bruh, them niggas got down hit the 3 ball. They do it all, bruh. But
They
they
supposed to
not
win.
gonna.
They
not
supposed to
gonna
win, bruh.
They
Who
can't.
you
Set up
talking
in
about?
the Gonzaga, bro.
You know why they can't
They
win?
always in this position. Gonzaga is always right here with
Bruh,
that.
they're
Right
so
now.
much First of all, they undefeated.
They've been
They
the
not
number
gonna
one.
do it, bro.
They've been the
All
number
season.
one team in college basketball probably for the last 3 years.
They
come into
don't
the
win it,
season-
they sorry.
They come into the season ranked number one, and they not
They never
finished
won all
yet.
season, bro. And not only that, majority of your powerhouse teams are not in it, so
Yep.
that makes it
That's
easy.
a big
So
fact.
if you don't win
Big
it,
fact.
that's
It's
why.
a
If you
perfect
don't
time.
win it, you sorry.
This the time.
It is a perfect time for that.
Look at it like last year.
Put my money on Best
No
Buy.
disrespect.
Hold on, put my book in.
No disrespect to no disrespect,
Nah, for real.
but Georgia Tech won the ACC, and you got Duke and North
Hell
Carolina.
yeah. That's
It's
true.
different.
And that's no disrespect
That's
to
true.
Georgia
Different
Tech,
than how
but
we
I'm
do
just
it.
saying
Yeah.
That's true.
when Georgia Tech last won the ACC. Well, first of all, when somebody aside from Duke, North Carolina,
Or Virginia.
won the ACC, you know what I'm saying?
NC State.
A's, nigga.
Yeah,
And
bro.
look-
They might have won one.
And really, let's
Maybe 1 year though.
Yeah.
let's take this year and correlate it to what happened last year when they shut everything the fuck down and fucked everybody up. You know who was going to win that shit last year?
Who?
Fucking Daytona. Daytona was about to win the championship. That fucked them up, and they'll probably never get back there, my nigga. But they was on their way
Hold
to
on.
being
You mean Daytona or Dayton?
Dayton.
Dayton.
You mean
What I say?
You
What I
said
say?
Daytona.
Daytona,
Oh,
Dayton,
yeah,
same
yeah,
fucking
Dayton,
thing.
I can
Give me
respect
a,
that.
give me a A,
Daytona,
motherfucker.
you
got
Give
your
me a
A, you got your A.
A.
I done
Give me
been
a
to Daytona, bro.
A. Fucking Dayton, Daytona. But yeah, Daytona. My bad, Daytona.
did.
Well, Obi Toppin and
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
They were going to Dayton. I said Daytona again?
Yeah.
Let's go to Florida. We got to go to Florida or something. I guess I want to go to Florida, but it's not there.
For him, that's an 8 out. That's an 8
Dayton,
out
Ohio. Dayton.
Yeah.
Dayton.
They not.
They were supposed to win that whole
Ohio.
shit. They were in position to win that shit, the whole shit last
Ohio.
year.
They was undefeated.
So it could be a team like
Ohio.
that. Because really, last year, Duke won the powerhouse. North Carolina won the powerhouse last year. And this year, pretty much the same thing. So it could be a team we don't even see coming, my nigga. Like, that's how this shit set up now.
Yeah, but then
One game. It's one game. That's
it went
what it is.
Daytona though.
It's all
Dayton, yeah.
Yeah, I fucked up. You gonna rub it in my face forever? I thought we was past
That's trying
that.
to be real, man.
Damn, bro, you see?
Dayton, Daytona,
I'm
yeah.
just calling them spade a spade.
Dayton, man.
Spade a
What
spade.
you talking
Players fuck up. I don't give a fuck about Dayton
they
or
do.
Daytona
Yeah,
as a team.
yeah.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck about neither one of them on my team. My bad.
Dayton, Daytona, Decatur, the
Players fuck up,
Cuba.
nigga.
It's all the fucking same.
I got like a 99% success rate on this motherfucker, man. Damn.
Tell that nigga.
We in the 0.1% now. My bad.
It don't matter whether it's Decatur or Decula, nigga. It's the same shit.
Oh,
Nigga,
that's
man.
not true.
Decatur, Decula.
Hold on.
Nah.
I'm glad that you just
I'm
said
just
that.
playing. Hold on.
It's
It's a big difference.
Hold on.
I don't know where the fuck the Cuba.
When you don't give a fuck, it don't matter.
but I don't
I know, but I don't know. Like I know it's in Georgia, but I can't tell you like what highway to get there.
To get the Decula, Georgia.
Yeah. I think it's somewhere up
Hey,
north.
listen. There's no
Northern.
no bullshit.
Farther north.
The bitches in Decatur and the bitches in Decatur are totally different.
Nigga, when you ever seen a woman from Decatur? Tell me, nigga. Never. You're a fucking liar. This nigga lying like a motherfucker.
No, I ain't.
Never met nobody
Let
from
me finish.
Decatur.
Let me finish.
Ever.
Let me
I've been
finish.
in Georgia for 35 years. I don't even know nobody who ever been to Decatur, nigga. Let alone from there. Tell me, bro.
I've been
You ever
past.
heard a nigga like?
I've been past.
You ever heard a nigga like, yo, I'm finna take this trip, make this little run to Tequila right quick. Like, nigga, how the fuck you get there?
Listen.
It's like Meriwether County or something.
Nah, that's totally different. That's totally different.
Get your point.
Nigga, where's Meriwether County?
What's your point?
You don't fucking know, nigga.
What's your point, man? What's your point?
The point I'm making is that there are white women in the killers who love black men. And that's all I'm saying. Like, I ain't.
So you about to move the two? Hey, you get some property out there.
Yo, you trying to flip it?
Yeah. Hey,
I'm being serious,
Throw
bro.
my man a shot.
That ain't what you said. That's nowhere near what you said the first time, nigga.
What is this guy talking about?
Alright, man, let's get back on track.
I'm gonna have a shot.
Crazy, bro.
Break it down.
Y'all ain't talking crazy. I don't know where even having it. I don't know where having it.
Cause I kept saying Daytona
I don't know where
instead
having
of Dayton.
it. You niggas is crazy. You understand me? I love y'all.
Love you too, my brother.
So we're gonna go out there and spiral this shit on, and we're gonna keep this shit going, right?
All right.
We are gonna go to.
Give me a good topic. What you want to discuss, man?
I want to
That
talk
nigga
about the
fucked
Falcons,
up.
bro. It's football season.
Why?
The season.
Why y'all always
Why?
want to do that, man?
I'm with that. We're sports. We're sports.
I'm cool with that shit too.
Hey, we
Let's
are
talk about
sports.
it.
Not
That's
time.
the first thing we ever talked about was sports.
I get it.
We hit
but-
everything though,
But it's March, man.
I am a
it's
like-
football season. The
I
season
get
is the
that. I
football.
get
Gap
that.
is
I
here.
get that.
This shit I've been trying to tell this nigga,
It's not
bro.
even. It's not even. Let's talk. Let's
What?
Let's talk
I don't want
about
to talk about the Falcons after the draft.
Let's talk about where they are right now.
I'm talking about football. I ain't-
I feel like they made some good moves. No disrespect.
Good moves. They ain't did
I say, nah, they picked up the safety and they picked up a linebacker, bro. Hold on, bro.
So tell you that.
So what? You basing your team off another team. That's where you going wrong first and foremost. You got to worry about what you got going on.
build your shit.
Yeah.
Build what I got.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep me.
Your foundation ain't got bricks. You worrying about how, if another nigga making a stone house.
Yeah.
What you got going on?
Yeah.
What's goody in the hood?
Yeah.
All right, then. Yeah.
I'm mad about right here though. I ain't gonna say I'm mad.
Keanu Neal?
I'm disappointed about that shit, bro.
Casey?
No, Keanu Neal, bro. 1 year
Why?
for $5 million. Bro, you crazy fuck. I want him on my team. That's why. I
$5
want him
million,
on my team, bro.
Man, fuck that nigga, man.
Who he signed with? He signed
Cowboy,
he
bro.
signed with no
Cowboy.
Brooke.
1 year, $5 million, bro.
I get
You
it.
trying to tell me you don't got that shit?
Brooke been mad about that
Crazy
shit
here, bro.
since it happened, but I had to break it down to
Nah,
him.
he ain't break shit
And
down.
another-
He was
It's-
healthy
it's-
this year, but
it's-
he was
it's-
sitting out for the last
It's
2 years.
new GM, new head coach. They don't
You
want.
wanna get
They
rid
don't
of that
want
old
none of
man.
Dan Quinn niggas there. Like when it boils down to it, at the end of the day,
Deion
they don't
Jones,
want
Grady
none of them
Jarrett's.
niggas.
Yeah, but the rest of them,
They'll take the niggas who go above and beyond and
yeah,
stand
yeah.
out like Grady and
Yeah,
Dion.
yeah.
They good with having
Yeah.
them, but everybody else, they want them
yeah.
niggas gone. They been one of them gone.
They gotta go.
Like that was the part of the conversation when they interviewed for the job. Believe
got rid of
that shit,
Rico
my
first.
nigga.
You're
In
out of
case-
there.
Julio, Matt, all y'all out.
as
They on next.
a diehard Falcon fan,
You're out
I'm
of
glad
there.
they gone. Now with the Matt Ryan and Julio Jones situation, it's gonna be a lot tougher. They can't even discuss that till after this year.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying that to say the fact that they restructured Matt Ryan's deal, I think he at least gonna be in the next 2-3 years.
Yeah.
That's just me being honest from a football perspective.
Yeah, two.
Now I'm not saying
Yeah, two.
that they
He's
might not
definitely here for two.
might not take a quarterback. I don't know where
Yeah, fuck
direction.
bro.
We never know what they gonna do in the
fucking
draft. No, that's it.
Hey, no,
The
no,
last
no,
10
hey,
years-
hold on, fuck that. Stand on what you was saying, nigga.
What?
Don't try to switch it up, nigga. You said if they want to draft one, draft
Exactly,
one.
bro. Tell that nigga.
Yeah, I know
Nah,
that.
stand on it, bro.
No, I know that. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying that to say regardless of what I personally might want as a diehard fan, we could take the last 10 drafts. Tell me, in the last 10 years, y'all knew who they was going to pick 1 year. You didn't know they was going to take Keanu Neal, Takk McKinley. We didn't even know they was going to get Calvin Ridley. That's surprising shit out of
Or AJ Terrell.
None of them, bro. So you never know what they're thinking.
Hey, to be honest with that Julio shit was crazy as fuck too.
I knew they wanted, but they made it clear that they wanted Julio.
Absolutely.
And they was going to do whatever they needed.
They bet the house on Julio.
Him. Now, when Matt Ryan was 3-13, bro, I remember that because they had tickets on people's windshield outside the Georgia Dome. You could just go in the game. No one wanted to see the Falcons. That was the first year that Matt Ryan got here. You know what I'm saying?
No, first year he got hit, he won 11 games.
I'm saying we was 3-13 the year, and then that draft came. We got Matt Ryan, and then
the year before, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Matt Ryan. Yeah. I'm saying.
My bad,
so
man.
We was gonna get that anyway, but I'm saying like as far as the Julio, they made the moves. That was their guy. I mean, as a Falcons fan, you can't say that they did the wrong thing.
Hell no.
As a football fan,
as a franchise, they did the right thing.
I appreciate that shit because shit like that doesn't happen all the time. I appreciate if you
want
a
once
nigga
in a lifetime talent.
Yeah.
And they knew that because we done seen a lot of niggas looking like Julio coming out of college and they get to the NFL and don't be
shit.
Give you
the longevity.
So they bet the house on Julio and it worked.
Yeah. You said
that was a hell of a move.
Hold on, bro. You said they look like Julio.
They
look like Julio.
Gotta produce like Julio.
No, they got the same body, but they not Julio, bro.
No, dog. It's
Julio
a nigga,
different, bro.
It's a nigga coming out of
Julio.
But you got. We can't say Julio the last big receiver we've seen. What I'm saying.
But I'm saying that. But I get what you're saying. I don't mean to cut you off, but he's not the last big receiver we've seen. But to do what he has done, I don't think it's gonna happen. And I say that to say, all right, like Metcalf with Seattle is Julio-esque, but what they run, he will never have the numbers or the production that Julio has had in his career. You understand what I'm saying?
I get you.
Not with the team, but what they run.
And I get
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm looking at what we were talking about before, being that DK Metcalf went later than he was supposed to. He was wondering why the fuck they ain't pick him and shit. But they
Julio
traded years worth of draft picks. Years worth for Julio. I think it's a different route. Yeah. DK Metcalf wasn't one of the niggas I'm talking about. I don't think. But he's a solid player, but they did the right thing doing what they did for Julio. Because they could have went bad, they could have did it for somebody else, and it didn't produce. But you did that for a Hall of Famer.
That's a once in a lifetime.
They did it for a Hall of Famer.
If Julio quit right now, he's definitely pick your Clover. If Julio quit right now and hung it up, first ballot Hall of Fame, probably without question. Just based upon his numbers, what he's done. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Now, I say this to say, as a Falcons fan, what has made me mad over the last 6 years, they wasted 6 years of Julio Jones and Matt Ryan's greatness. And I say that to say both of them are great because it goes together. It's like Peyton and when he had Marvin Harrison. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to find those duos. Now, I say this when saying Julio is a greater talent, but Matt Ryan, this is my personal opinion, wouldn't have had the career that he's had if he didn't have Julio Jones.
Neither one of them. Yeah.
Neither one of them.
Without them two together, they might not have been Hall of Famers without each other. And they're both Hall of Famers.
Repeat that again.
I'm saying, I said Matt Ryan probably wouldn't have had the career that he's had without Julio Jones.
True. I check 1, 2.
And vice versa. I think vice versa.
Absolutely. But Matt did put up 10 with Roddy.
That's true. But think about with Julio, how quickly did it take him to surpass what Roddy did? Because prior to Julio getting here, Roddy was the all-time leader with only 11,000 yards. These are facts. How long did it take him to surpass 11,000 yards?
Because Julio is the youngest player to reach 10,000 yards the fastest.
Yeah.
It's a big difference, nigga.
But that have to do with
what Roddy did his whole career in the prime of his career quicker than anybody else. So yeah, that shit like Roddy cool, but he ain't Julio. You can't mention everybody's name when you talk about certain niggas.
Roddy White will be. Roddy White will only be a Hall of Famer in the Ring of Honor of Falcons fans.
Yeah.
He will never be when you mention greatest receivers, Roddy White's probably not even in your top 50.
Right.
And that's just been
right.
and I'm a diehard Falcons fan.
And we fuck with Roddy White.
Yeah.
Like,
And
he was
this
a good player.
And this
He
not
did a lot
taking
for
nothing.
the team.
Roddy was a tough motherfucker, bro.
Hey,
but can all right, no bullshit. Can you say Roddy White was better than Andre Rison? Fuck no.
You crazy for you don't win crazy.
Crazy as
Nah,
fuck.
nah.
You crazy as fuck.
They gonna win
Roddy White wasn't better than Andre Rison.
I know what they trying to
Crazy
do.
as fuck.
I know what they trying to do.
The two best niggas was
better.
Andre Rison and fucking Sterling Sharp at the time.
Was it?
That's a fact, bro.
Can you?
Those are facts.
Look up the
I
numbers.
I know.
Was Rising here long enough to say that?
I'm talking about career. I'm talking about career. Because even when he went to Green Bay, he balled the fuck out. They won.
Yeah, he did.
But we gotta stick with
No,
the
it's
That was the question.
You gotta stick with the Falcons.
We were
with that
talking about
one.
the Falcons shit. He tried to get that.
way longer.
Hold on.
Andre only played like what? 4 seasons?
That's what I'm
5 seasons?
saying.
Nah, he played like 8 years, bro.
Nah, not
With the
really.
Falcons?
First of all,
In Atlanta.
First of all, y'all nigga like fucked
See,
up.
Roddy was there so long and he
Man,
produced
he's not
the
a
whole
better-
time.
Exactly, bro.
You
Hey,
can't say Risen's better than
right.
Roddy.
He don't get
Overall, as a receiver,
we gonna
Andre
say-
Rison is better
DJ.
than Roddy White.
DJ, Google it. Who got more yards?
Shit, I'm sure it's probably
With the Falcons, you gotta go with the
No,
Falcons.
you can say overall.
He overall, he want to bring him in there. I know.
Oh,
my
you
man,
talking
I
bigger
know,
than the
I
Falcons.
know my man got
These niggas
10,000.
mad. These
He
niggas
got
mad.
10,000.
These niggas mad.
Roddy only got 11,000 for his
Roddy
career.
White.
Those are facts.
No.
And that's in what, 11 to 13
Real
years?
shit, my
We
nigga.
got niggas.
Real shit, my
That's
nigga.
in 11 to 13 years. Andre Rison better go on and say it,
We got
Vince.
niggas
Say
gonna
it.
tell
Say
us
it.
what time it is.
But I'm just
He
thinking.
looking at it right now.
I know what
It's
I'm
not
talking
that,
about.
bro.
I ain't
Hold
saying that
on, we
shit.
got a narrative that we sticking with.
Yeah, it
Well,
sound
I
good.
think they the same nigga.
Tell me what time it
They
is.
the same
If Andre Rison would have played for the Falcons the same amount of time Roddy White did,
He would have had better
they'd have the
numbers.
same.
He would have had better numbers.
Cause did he not get with a better quarterback once he left?
He did, Brett Favre.
Exactly. So fuck them yards. Fuck them numbers. We talking about with the Falcons. Do you think if Rison was here the same
Roddy
time?
White.
Rison was a better receiver, bro.
So he better than Terry Mathis.
Oh,
Andre
duh.
Rison better than Terry
It
Mathis.
just changed now.
Hell yeah. I'm saying he ain't got no bitch who got no tattoo
You gotta look it
on.
up. Cause
He ain't got no bitch with no
Cause
tattoo
it ain't on Roddy
on.
no more. He
He
don't
got,
somewhere
hold
else with
on.
it.
He don't have no bitch with no tattoo on.
Well, hey man.
Exactly, bro. What the fuck you talking about? When the bitch start, hold on.
She's dead, nigga.
All right, I don't give a fuck. Hey, God rest her soul.
She ain't
But
got
get
nothing
what?
on her arm.
But get
She
what?
dead.
Get what? When a woman do something like that, bruh.
The fuck does that have to do with
bro.
him playing
Football,
football?
nigga.
Exactly,
We
bro.
can go there, but we talking about football.
All right,
we gonna
but
keep it.
That's
We
the
gonna
case.
keep it on the
If we
grid.
keeping it there, nigga, Deion that nigga.
You telling me Andre Rison ain't
Jackson
them?
State. You talking about?
What's the numbers?
Jackson State? What?
No.
Hey,
Roddy White with the
Andre
UAB.
Rison. And yeah, that's true.
But nigga, I mean,
Terry Mathis is the second best. Roddy White #1 in Atlanta Falcons history.
Fuck no. Julio Jones #1 in Falcons history.
My bad.
Hell yeah.
Julio is number two.
Hell yeah. You
Julio
went
is
crazy.
number two.
you said
Julio is
you
number
meant
two.
Julio.
Listen.
I
Roddy White is number one.
Listen.
Roddy White is
Listen,
number one.
Viz, this is a fact, bro.
no.
See, one thing about me,
Roddy
I'm
White
a
is number one.
statistician.
I don't give a fuck about this.
Julio did the same that Roddy did in 12 years and 8 years.
Yep.
That's a fact. You can look.
Oh
that
yeah,
shit
we
up.
know Julio. I think we agree with Julio.
All right.
We were talking about Rising and Roddy. That's why it led to who number 2.
Rising just didn't play long enough,
number
bro.
2, basically. We know
Rising
number
just
1
didn't
is.
play long enough, bro.
So you
Like
gotta
you
give it to
think
Roddy.
about it, Deion, one of the
Rising
greatest
third,
Falcons.
bro.
He only played for the Falcons for like what, 3 years?
3 years,
4 years?
something like that.
Deion, and he is arguably the greatest Falcon, or Mike Vick probably. Well, all right, Julio has surpassed both of them niggas. All right, and Matt Ryan too.
Thank you.
But if you ask, but this is coming from diehard niggas that diehard Falcon fans that's from Atlanta. If you ask most niggas, if you ask most motherfuckers, to us, bro. First of all right, and Matt Ryan's the fastest quarterback to 50,000 yards, bro.
History, right?
Like, don't downplay him, bro. 50,000 yards is 50,000 yards.
He helped with that
Motherfucker
Julio
throwing
shit.
for 4,000 yards plus
A lot of
10
that was
plus
Julio.
seasons
A lot of that
with
was
no
Julio.
major injuries, bro.
So he helped with the Julio shit because a lot of that was Julio.
And then, first of all, people say this the one person who I compare him to. They say, well, he ain't got no rings. Well, okay. Even if it was the end of the day, Jim Kelly in the Hall of Fame, he ain't got no rings. Matt Ryan shattered his shit.
Nowhere close.
Shattered his shit, bro. And Jim Kelly made it to Hall of Fame, what, first ballot? Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So, if you're basing it... Numbers, bro.
He's been a Hall of Famer for a few seasons now.
Yeah, bro.
He's been a Hall of Famer for a while now. Like, niggas always mention him being a
You can't
first ballot Hall of
name me
Famer.
8 or 10 quarterbacks that done threw for 4,000 yards for 8 seasons. Consistently. I'm talking about every season.
And that's
4,000 yards.
and shit like that. I hate to go ahead, fellas, because I love y'all. But shit like that is the reason why the Falcons get shitted on.
Yeah.
Because you got niggas like this, he just said, and Julio. Like, these niggas been here.
Yeah.
That's why the Falcons don't get that respect that we always wonder. Why the fuck they don't? That's why.
You know what
'Cause
it is,
got
Fizz?
players that some teams have, the caliber of players some teams have never seen.
Yeah.
In their whole existence, they ain't never had a Hall of Fame play for them type shit. It's teams out
that's
there
true.
like that.
That's true.
So it's like, that's why the Falcons, that's why they got that bad rap on them.
But I think that a lot of that, the bad rap has come from leadership, if you ask me. And I say that to say, like I was telling you earlier, Viz, for the last 6 seasons, they wasted Julio Jones and Matt Ryan's greatness by putting terrible leadership around them. Terrible play calling, terrible play head coach. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas
And
just shuffling them
yeah,
positions
bro. And
constantly.
and it's like it's no consistency with them, bro. And I say this all the time when I say with the Falcons,
on the field.
and I say this to say all the times the Falcons' problem from a diehard fan standpoint, their problem is they don't know their identity as a team. If they just focus on the strength of their team, which is the offense, and you put all your chips on the offense, listen, the defense is going to be what it's going to be. Stop trying to be balanced. You're not a balanced team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you take the Bears, for example. They've always been the defensive team.
Always in the whole.
Their offense has never been, you know what I'm saying?
The Ravens.
Yeah.
The Ravens.
And I'm saying that to say,
Y'all
but y'all know
focused
y'all identity as a
focused
team.
on that every.
That's been the Falcons' problem. They spend too much time trying to be balanced. Majority of your money is on the offense. Your skill position players are on the offense. You have some gems on the defense, but listen, you can still win a championship by outscoring people. Kansas City just did it. It can happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And until they know their identity with Julio Jones and a Matt Ryan, they're not going to win it.
Calvin Ridley.
And a Calvin Ridley. And that's my favorite player on the Falcons. Calvin Ridley.
I feel you. I respect that shit.
That's my favorite. I got all these jerseys, bro. I got a white Calvin Ridley, red, black, like all of that. That's my favorite player. Why? And people say, Julio. Everybody going to say Julio their favorite player.
Like the way
I
we
know what
said
I'm going to get from
earlier.
him.
Back to what we said earlier, because they drafted Calvin Ridley, but they didn't even need a receiver. And look at what he's become.
But think about
So that draft,
what we
so
not
that,
thinking
that-
about what
that-
they was thinking.
That draft is so important, my nigga. That decision you make, because they pick. If you pick a nigga in the first round that you don't need and he don't pan out, it's your shit. That type of shit in the first round.
Yeah.
But they took a chance on a nigga that they didn't need, but best player available. Calvin really was the best player. He was the best player.
I can't believe he went at 17.
But halfway before
I can't
got
believe he went
picked,
at 17.
He was the best player of the board. He should have been a top 12.
He went so high because they thought he was going. He had just won the championship.
He should have been a top 12 player in that draft.
I think they thought he was injury prone. That's why he went high.
Who?
Calvin
He
Ridley.
didn't get hurt in college. did he?
Nah, yeah, he always have little nagging ankle injuries and stuff like that. That's why I don't think he went as high, bro. Because numbers wise, bro,
That draft
in
was stacked
college.
too. That was a stacked ass draft
Yeah,
too. When
yeah.
Calvin came out,
Yeah.
all positions.
But all right, let me say this before we hold on to your point. To big piggyback off of what you were saying, they needed Calvin Ridley, bro. Now you think of
More
it in
than
a
they-
nutshell,
more
and
than
I say
they knew.
and I say that to say we had Sanu at the time, but he was on his way out the door. That's why we were saying that we didn't necessarily need him, but.
And
Take
then
youth.
when- the
Think
big
about
picture is
what
y'all needed him.
Calvin
like a
Ridley
motherfucker.
is what, top 3 in touchdowns?
Since he came in the league.
Yeah, bro.
He's a
Since
touchdown
he
machine,
came
bro.
So, hey.
No one can guard him 1-on-1.
You know,
Nobody.
the fact of the matter is, you said we always did that, but we never capitalized on it. We never had an offensive head coach.
Yeah, that's the problem. All right. So come back to who's the best. All right, well, I'm gonna ask you this question next.
So that's he drafted him. Dimitrov drafted Julio. He drafted Matt Ryan. He drafted all these offensive players, bro.
That's true.
But the head coach is in the
Yeah,
way.
it was always a defensive head coach.
That's you're not gelling in that type of situation. When you see what the GM doing and the guy behind the head coach, which goes against completely what he's doing, the head coach is never making what the GM doing a focal
So
point.
who's
They
the
never
best
made the
coach?
offensive focal
All
point.
right, so let me ask you this question: as Falcon fans, who's the best coach the Falcons ever had? Head coach. I know who I'm gonna say, but who you say?
One Mike Smith.
Yes, it was.
No.
Yes, it was.
No one.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Look at the numbers. Mike Smith, they was
the
winning 11.
winningest- he's
They
the
was winning
winningest coach.
11 games,
He's
bro.
the winningest coach
A
in Falcons
season,
history.
bro.
He's
Mike
the winningest
Smith.
coach.
It is.
Even over Dan and
And
Dan Reeves is there.
Dan Reed.
Dan Reed.
He just had dumb
Dan
talent.
Dan Reed for real, but
No, it's not, bro. You say that
Dan
because
Reed.
they went to the Super Bowl, but
It was more
they won.
exciting when Dan Reed.
They won more with Mike Smith, bro. They was more balanced.
That's a-
Think
that's
about
a-
it. They
that's
won
He's
a lot of
winningest
close
coach in
games with
Falcons
Mike
history.
Smith, bro.
He's the winningest head coach in Falcons history.
Mike Smith.
Mike Smith.
They went to the Super
In
Bowl
like
with
6
Dan
seasons,
Reeves.
bro, them folks was winning 11, 12 games a year, bro. Think about it. Them folks was 13-3, 12-4, 11-5. Bro, these
Most
are
of that-
facts.
yeah.
Because
With Mike Smith,
What
because
you
they
s-
was balanced.
what
He was great at. I don't mean to cut you
Go
off.
ahead.
He was great at clock management. The thing that we're terrible at.
Oh,
Now,
it
he was great. They won a lot of close games.
the whole time.
But I'd rather win
his whole time.
close games than blowouts because to me, the close games is the measure of you as a team. Because no, bro, listen to me. Because you have teams who we take the 18-0 Patriots. They was blowing teams out.
Oh yeah.
But when playoff time coming to get the measure of your team, can you win them close games? Every game ain't gonna be a blowout. It's football. We know. We done seen it plenty of time. Greatest show on turf. All this shit. When they won, that shit was a close game versus Tennessee. Was it not? If they wouldn't have tackled him and he got in the fucking end zone, Tennessee would have won that shit. You watched it.
won the Super Bowl.
You watched it,
Right.
and they say arguably that's the greatest offense. But I'm saying that to say, wouldn't you rather have a team that wins more closer games than blowouts? I would be more confident in my team by winning closer games.
I like that.
Because
one.
what
You
that
understand what I'm saying?
I love that.
because
one.
what
You understand what I'm
because
saying?
what you're saying is
When shit get tight,
blowouts. You're clearly better than those teams,
Yeah.
but you can win in a close game, his team that's just as good as you or not better, you can still win that game. That's what every close game means. That means this team today was just as good as we were, but we still were better than them because we won that bitch. So win the close games. Every close game, you know what they call that game? A playoff game. Yeah, they like that's playoff football.
That's the measure of
a 3-point game. Yeah,
anybody can blow somebody out, and I say that to say, even when we lost versus San Francisco, what was that, 2012? Yeah, 2012. We was a better team, and they had dumb talent.
That's one of the worst nights in my life. But go ahead, keep going. I'm sorry.
I remember watching it.
Don't worry. Keep going. Come on. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to cut you off.
No. But I'm saying that to say, from a fan standpoint, I'd rather have a team that wins a lot of more close games, because to me, I feel like that makes your team more balanced.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can blow somebody out.
I know what you're saying. We were stable as a franchise. We need to be stable as a franchise.
You knew what Mike Smith used winning at least 10 games a year.
We need to be stable.
They was a tough team.
He had back-to-back seasons. Like, he was the first person ever to do some shit like that.
Back-to-back winning seasons. Yeah. So, in franchise history, bro, it's Mike Smith. And then it's Dan Reeves. People would say Dan Reeves because he took them to the Super Bowl, but they had so much talent on that team, bro.
Chuck Smith.
Bro, fuck all that. Who was better than
Chuck Smith?
The running back?
Jamal Anderson. He was the leading rusher. He was crazy. He was the leading rusher in the NFL that year.
Come on, bro.
Jamal Anderson led the league in rushing.
Chandler was
Chandelier. That's what they used to call him.
You feel me? Like, man.
Chris Chandler was good though. He was good, but he was sorry for. He would get fucked up, but
yeah.
He'd take a hit.
He had some bad offensive lines, and a lot of times he used to try to extend shit.
He get fucked up though. That's crazy. That's crazy. All our quarterbacks gonna get fucked up,
except Matt Ryan.
Yep, it's the durability. But it's because he learned from Peyton and the Bradys about falling, getting down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's not a
Preserve
fool.
yourself. like, and you think about it. Let's just say the last 5 years, Matt Ryan has been in the top 5 of most hits, hurries, all of that shit, and to not have no major injuries, man. You knock on wood, man. That's a blessing, man.
Tough.
A lot like the longevity. That's a tough ass motherfucker, man. And I fuck with Matt Ryan, bro. It's like
11-on-1.
Yeah.
Everybody looking at him.
Yeah, bro. And it's like people want to say, oh, well, get rid of Matt Ryan, this, that, and the other. And it's like, do you know how many teams would just line up who would willingly take Matt Ryan at the drop of an hat?
But I think it gets to the point, all in line with what we're talking about, how we bigging him up. Like, you can't be this good and lose, man. We done seen that too many times.
But you can't say it's his fault.
But we done seen the damn.
But you can't say it's his fault.
And niggas who
can't say it's his fault. I say that to say, all right, like we take Super Bowl for example. It's 3 people's fault why they lost the Super Bowl. It's Matt Ryan's fault. It's Dan Quinn's fault. It's Kyle Shanahan's fault. It's Matt Ryan's fault because when Shanahan dialed up the bullshit play to throw the ball where Freeman didn't pick up the block and the shit, you know what I'm saying? We know the play.
That shit wide open.
But my point is, Matt Ryan is his fault because he had the power to say, you know what? We already up. We running the ball. That's where it's his fault. It's Shanahan for dialing up that shit.
I don't think Matt Ryan has that power though.
Yes, he do, bro. But I'm gonna tell you what it is.
He's not even an audible quarterback. Like he doesn't. Whatever they call, that's what he running.
Hold on, but that comes back to. He's such a system player that he believes whatever they dial up, he can execute it to make it happen. That's where it's his fault.
But
you understand what I'm saying? Hold on, hear me out, Biz. I'm saying that to say that's where his fault. That's where he takes the blame in the Super Bowl loss. But I'm saying that to say it's Shanahan's fault for not running the ball, and it's Dan Quinn fault for 8 men in that shit.
Hey, at that time, I don't like talking. Why you bring that shit up?
I'm just giving you an example.
In a situation like that, though, my nigga.
Don't do that. Don't do me
Hold
like
on,
that.
I'm
hold on.
saying that to
Hold on.
say,
Hey, get some control of this shit.
In a
right
situation,
now. I went crazy.
in a
Get some
situation,
control, man.
calm down, man.
in a situation like that, I think motherfuckers have tried to, but I don't think blame can be placed on not one person
No,
in losing
of
the
course
Super
not.
Bowl like that.
Of course not.
So therefore,
Absolutely not.
I don't think. Yeah, I think
Hell no.
it's
Hell
kind
no. Hell no. Hell
of
no.
it will be unfair to the loss, which niggas don't accept, but. To place blame on one motherfucker, I don't think that's a situation where you can do that. Like it ain't like it came down to one play.
Because Matt Ryan had an MVP game. If you look at the numbers, like,
Let's roll the dice, y'all.
that's your lighter?
Dice shaker. Dice shaker.
Nah, this my lighter right here.
Oh damn, my
Dice shaker. Dice shaker. Dice shaker.
my
Dice
bad.
shaker.
I ain't want to get off subject.
Dice shaker.
Nah,
Dice
nah.
shaker.
Dice shaker
Let's get something
podcast.
going.
And I feel what you saying, Viz.
Just yeah, that's just how I
No,
look
no,
at it.
no,
man.
no,
Like,
no.
Yeah, I
I
just
feel
look at it
exactly
like-
what you saying.
Like, hold on, maybe we ain't off it yet. Hold on.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just like we can find like, especially losing. That's that mind games that losing plays with people.
Yeah.
Losing plays mind games with you because
When you play
you can look at that game and you can find a play where you like that's what fucked it up, but it's really not. It's really not not even one play.
It's a compilation
that you
of a
can,
lot of things.
Yeah, that you can point out and say this why we lost. But that's that losing of it
I know
going
every
back.
That's why I
Play
fuck with
that
that nigga, bro.
It'll fuck
That's
with your
why I
mind,
fuck
and you
with
can
that
think, damn, DeFonte Freeman missed that block. But what about maybe 6 plays before that
Yep.
when they had a wide open nigga down the
Yep.
field, they missed the throw? Anything could
Yep.
you can
So-
always pinpoint shit, but that's that
When-
losing.
when-
That
when
losing
they
do
let-
that to you. It
when
clouds,
they
it
let,
clouds your judgment.
What's the receiver from the Patriots who made the catch
saying some real
with
shit,
the
bro.
miraculous shit on his back when he could have just batted the ball out? You could say that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that was the third down.
Yeah.
They would have been getting off the field.
Hey,
If
Ju-
it was-
whoa.
we all be drunk.
When you
Edelman
lose,
caught that shit
They should have
off Alfred hands.
He should have batted the ball down.
He tried. He did. That shit came too high.
Bro.
try.
He tried to.
Nah, that shit came too high. That shit bounced right off his hand in the air, bro. After he been going crazy the whole game, bro.
And that's
If
real- and that's
Auburn
real-
would have made that play, the game would have been over. He would have been the MVP of that game.
maybe.
Grady would have been an
Crazy fuck. Then he
MVP.
had
Grady was going
most
fucking
sacks in
bananas,
NFL
bro.
and
Hey.
Super Bowl history.
2 interceptions
Grady was
and 1
going
more
bananas,
touchdown.
bro.
Crazy hell.
They could not fucking
Grady had the most sacks in Super Bowl history.
pick six.
2 interceptions and a pick 6. Bro, y'all they talk crazy. Even
Grady
the
was
Grady,
going. It would have been.
he went crazy.
They would have.
Grady had what 4 sacks?
I think
Yeah,
they'd appreciated them sacks a little more. For one, it was Tom Brady. Like, he didn't get sacked. So, but just that was a record. What Alpha did wasn't a record.
And shit, why I won't.
What? These niggas that had 2 picks in the Super Bowl before,
Not for a touchdown.
Fuck all that. They
Not
gonna
for a touchdown.
They
James
don't-
Harrison had 100
pick
yards.
6, not really. My nigga.
James Harrison. Nah, he ain't go out of
But-
bounds.
but-
Shit was 100 yards.
Pick
bro.
6, not. But my nigga, really.
That was a hell of a run.
Pick 6 not a stat. That's a stat we made.
Yeah.
They just count that as an interception. They don't give a fuck about the touchdown.
You
They
right.
just count the pick.
Yeah.
So, but pick 6, something we got. But Grady Jarrett with them sacks, nigga. Look at all niggas. Bruce Smith ain't do that shit. He went to 4 Super Bowls straight. And he was the best in the game.
Yeah.
You know, that's like 4 sacks in the Super Bowl.
Bruce Smith
When the
and-
last time we
and-
seen a
and-
4-sack game
And
in the regular
Lawrence Taylor,
season?
and Lawrence Taylor, yeah.
He was going crazy.
Grady.
Grady was going crazy. That was
Brady, he
He's
the
a
best in the
fucking monster.
game. He's the best at his position. in the
All right,
game.
we can't say it now, but in a few years, I want to have that discussion if he's better than his daddy.
Fuck that. He the best player on the Atlanta Falcons right now.
He the best. He the best at his
On the
position.
Atlanta
He's
Falcons?
the best player on the Atlanta Falcons right
He the
now.
only nigga that you will not get rid of. He the only one.
You won't get rid of Calvin Ridley.
Dion to go.
I won't get a Calvin Ridley.
Shit, Calvin be going too.
Nah, Dion can't go.
Cause we got new GM and new ownership, and they want
Debo
they
missed the
fucking
pick
guys,
6, bro.
nigga.
You don't let him go. Like, if
I'm just
Debo
talking
keeps
shit. He can't
going
be-
where he going, bro, Debo gonna be one of the top linebackers of all time. That nigga has an eye for getting the ball and
missed
pick
too
six.
many
He's
games.
Mr. Pick Six, bro.
He's not in the middle linebacker.
He missed too many games.
He's an outside linebacker.
He's a safety.
Hell yeah,
He's,
bro.
he's like a free safety.
He's small as fuck.
Strong safety. He's a dope strong safety.
Nigga hurts your ass.
He's a strong safety, bro.
Strong safety for real.
Because he ain't a big hitter, but he just got an eye for where the ball
He's
is.
the smallest linebacker in the NFL, my nigga. Middle linebacker, he got to be the smallest, my nigga. Like, he looks small. It's not like he look big. Some niggas look big, but he looks small.
A little kind of small
look like a free
too.
safety.
We got small linebackers though.
But all about that speed. They want that speed.
Yeah.
That'll hurt you in the run game.
But the one thing I can say about Debo, he's a great tackler.
And that's
I
all
don't
that
care
matters.
if a nigga a big
That's
hitter.
all that matters.
That's what made Ray Lewis
Fuck his
great.
size.
He doesn't give up tackles.
Fuck his size.
Yeah.
Can you do your job? And he does his job well. Like, that's all that matters. Like, Deion, he definitely one of them names when you talking about middle linebacker in this NFL.
With the Wagners and
He's one of those guys.
Yeah. Debo. That's why they gave him the money, bro.
All right, man.
And I see him retiring as a Falcon, unless he just fall off a cliff. And he ain't getting the production wrong.
All right, we don't get out that shit, man. Let's roll these dice, man. Let's roll these dice, man.
All right.
Roll the dice, man. Roll the dice, man. I'm hot, bro.
Oh,
So we
shout out to them Hawks.
Yes,
So-
sir.
we talking about the hottest team in the NBA is what you want to do.
Yeah, they just beat the Lakers.
They're
They
the
fourth
hottest
in the
team
East.
in the NBA.
They fourth in the
Ain't
East.
nobody been on the street like this.
Yeah, they fourth in the
Yeah,
East.
nigga act like I ain't gonna talk my shit about no hawk, bro. It's great.
Hawks. My two narratives when it comes to the Hawks. Not a fan, but a supporter.
Gotcha.
So I'm always real with it. Nate McMillan
All right,
matters.
Most definitely.
That was Lloyd
their
Pierce.
coach.
Sorry to say, you a black man. I fuck with you, but you were the
It's a black
problem.
man.
You were
It's
part
a
of the
black man.
problem.
Yeah.
And Cam Reddish has to be uninserted into the lineup.
Oh, uninserted. Oh, shit. Uninserted.
He needs
I told you that long time ago. They never should have got
They
him.
haven't lost a game since he's been down.
If we
Get
had,
him out of here.
Inserted into
Trade
the
that
whole
nigga, bro.
organization.
if they had R.J. Barrett, they'd probably be second.
Oh my
In the East.
God, bro! Stop doing that, bro.
Cam Reddish was a
already
total
had that
first
conversation.
round bust.
they both
I've been
came
said
They ain't
that.
have a chance to get him, though.
I was mad. Yes, the fuck they did.
No,
they
they didn't.
nigga,
No,
they
they
should have
didn't.
made some moves.
RJ went hot. RJ
I get it, bro.
He went
He
number
went
two.
like 5 before
He
him.
went
Wow.
number 2.
All right, we
And get what?
took Cam Reddish at the
Hold on,
seventh.
hold on.
6.
They both went from Duke.
So fucking what? Cam Reddish was ass, bro.
hold on.
In Duke history, what would you rank him?
Who?
Cam Reddish.
He's not rankable.
I did. Not even no top 100.
Oh, look.
Nowhere in Duke history.
Nowhere.
Corey McGetty.
I don't even know why he said that bullshit.
He's missing.
I just said Corey McGetty.
Man,
had a successful
we ain't
NBA
talking
career.
about Corey McGetty.
What year
Corey
he
McGetty
done?
was good.
Bro, his
NBA, he was good.
listen.
got a
Cam-
long-
that man,
Cam Reddish was mediocre at
He
best.
ain't even done.
Cam Reddish was mediocre at best.
You feel me? Bro, that's
I'm with
Corey
you.
McGetty, bro.
Hold on.
Cam Reddish
Bro, he
at best
not-
was
Hold
mediocre.
on.
Man,
Bro,
making a
talk
point,
that man, bro.
Man making a point, though.
Nah, I made a good goddamn point. They don't want to hear
Hold
that.
on, bro.
All right,
You get your turn, bro. God
I ain't got some shit
damn.
out. Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
My man was making his point.
His point ain't
You
really
said
shit.
you went crazy when you said
No.
Goddamn.
Why you even saying
Corey
Corey
McGetty.
McGetty?
In
The same city as Cam Reddish.
He once said the
Cam
shit
Reddish
on Corey
is
McGetty.
ass, bro.
We basically, in what we talking, Corey McGetty and Cam Reddish not in the same light.
Never.
We not.
No.
So
Ain't
what
even
he
in the
said
same
it had validity.
But he could be Corey McGetty, though.
He could be, but not with the Hawks.
yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
He
Give
could.
him
Hawks
time,
don't have
though.
no room
Corey
for remember.
Corey McGetty played at least 10 years.
But he bounced around his entire time.
But he
was
played
a
at least 10
he's
years.
a bench nigga. Like he was a bench
10
nigga all year.
years. 10 years though. This man ain't played.
That
Ain't
nigga-
played
that
5
nigga-
years, man.
I like Children better than goddamn Ken Reddick, bro.
boy.
With the in his defense,
Way better than
I
that
do
nigga,
too.
huh?
in his defense.
Children's way better than this.
Hold on. Hear me out,
And that's my favorite
Boogie.
dude.
Hear
Ken
me out,
Reddick,
Boogie.
bro.
In his defense, Corey McGetty had a perimeter game. Cam Reddish can't even fucking hit a 15-foot.
Yeah, we not even.
Trash.
That's what I'm saying.
Like-
They're not
like-
even in the same.
Like Corey
Like, he didn't
McGetty
say
had a
that to
perimeter
relate them or
game.
nothing. That wasn't
Cam
comparing
Reddish,
them.
bro.
Gary had no 15-footer.
Corey McGetty, you crazy.
Nothing but dunks.
What you-
Nothing but dunks.
Yeah, all right.
Come on, bro.
I agree.
You wasn't nothing.
That's why he was a role player.
Nah, bro.
Because he was one dimensional.
I'm a Duke fan.
He was
That
one
nigga wasn't
dimensional.
Nothing but dunks.
He was a high flyer, exciting.
And college,
Y'all
dunk the
talking
ball.
crazy. That
and
man-
slap the top of the
I'm talking
So
about,
we can-
I'm
but-
talking about when he was in the NBA.
But we can't.
Yeah.
But we can say Cam Reddish is more skilled than Corey McGetty. That's why it's sad that
Yes,
he
he
can't.
is.
No, he ain't.
He can't translate
Yes, he
it.
is.
Yeah, but-
He's more skilled
Better
than
defensive player, but aside from that, what?
Offensively, he's a better.
Yes,
when
he
his
is.
offense is on, he can.
How often
Cam
is
Reddish
that?
is a good player.
How
when his
often is
offense-
that?
When he's on,
How often is that?
I respect that.
Fellas. Dice Shakers.
He's the fifth.
Dice Shakers.
Man, shake him
The
up.
man offensive game is not good at all.
Cam Reddish, exactly. He's
right.
ass, right?
He's a Bruce
That's
Bowen.
defensive player. That's
This
right,
is four.
bro.
This is 4
Bruce
5
Bowen
years.
can knock down the three though. Cam Reddish can't even fucking do that.
He don't do it though.
What does he give you offensively?
Nothing.
I'm not.
Nothing, bro.
I'm not disagreeing with y'all saying, but
He can't dribble the ball.
He can't shoot the ball, and when he go to the basket, they blocking his shit.
he's a good
Vince.
basketball player.
No, he's not.
Let me
He
finish.
ain't no great free throw shooter. That nigga ain't shit.
Hold on.
My bad.
Hold on.
We're going crazy.
Check me out.
I'm sorry. This one, Uno
Check
bad.
me out real
My
quick.
bad.
I'm sorry.
Listen. Just check me out.
I apologize, my
He's
twin.
just check me out. He's a good basketball player inconsistently. Like there are times when Cam Reddish have been player of the game. He's had those games, both sides of the floor.
Moments.
But it's not consistent enough to even give a fuck about him. That's why niggas won't mind him being gone.
Yup.
That has nothing to do with. It's too many players on the team at his position that are better than him. So he's pretty much. There's no room for him. He gonna get X'd out anyway. It's 4 niggas on the Hawks team that can play his position, and they play it better than he does. Is what I'm saying. So he's gonna be X'd out anyway.
Hunter is better. It was way better than Cam Reddish.
Herder and
Hunter and
Both
Hunter.
of them.
Yeah.
Hunter,
both of them way better than him.
niggas to agree with what you saying. Niggas still sleep on that Hunter pick. Niggas
why.
still sleep
Yes,
on
a
that
good
pick.
pick.
Wait
Listen.
when he get healthy and
That
really
kid can score.
get his floor.
He can score.
He's gonna
He can
be
shoot the ball.
He's one of the better overall
Hold on.
players in the NBA already.
Hold on, listen.
Both sides of the floor.
Hold on. I'm
Because
gonna say this.
his offense ain't all that, but the defense is spectacular type shit.
true.
So
Like,
it makes it pushes you up.
Listen, fuck the defense, and I agree on the defensive end of the ball, but that man played for Virginia and won national championship. He played good defense, hit the 15
Best player on the
footer,
team. Best player on that team.
and what?
Him and the white boy.
Boy, yeah, exactly, bro. So we got a
White
good
boy
goddamn
too.
player.
That shit slept on, man. Niggas ain't gonna appreciate it probably about 3 more years. Then niggas gonna see like this nigga the
And then
he
3
the
more years,
best
go
player
ahead.
on the team.
But
He
hear
gone.
me, but
He
hear
gonna
me
be
out,
gone.
fellas.
He gonna be gone.
This
Nah, they-
is
they
why
gonna
I'm
be-
so mad.
I hope the Hawks not slept
Corey
on him.
McGetty was not a first round 6 pick.
What you talking about that nigga no more?
No. This is why I'm so mad at.
Hold
No.
on.
This is why I'm so mad at
Hold on,
Cam Reddish, bro.
Hold on,
I'm saying that to say, for as high as he went, he was a bust. The Hawks never should have got him.
Cash, you on
That's
the
what I'm
bullshit.
saying.
You on
And-
he, bro, hold on.
And-
First
and
of
that's
all,
all I was trying to say, bro.
First of all, y'all
They don't need him.
Corey McGetty
They
was the
fought for
first
the East
round.
with him gone, bro. They don't need him.
Yeah, we
Man,
expressed
hold on,
that.
hold
Go
on.
ahead.
Corey McGetty was a first round draft pick.
I never
when
said
he came
that.
out. Yeah,
He
you
wasn't
just
the
said that.
6th pick. He wasn't in
a lottery pick.
But
He wasn't a lottery
Yes,
pick.
the fuck he was.
Look it up.
Yes, he was.
Look it up, bro.
Yes, he was. He was a lottery pick. Courtney Getty was a lottery pick.
Your bald head ass think you know everything.
Bruh, I know that, bruh. I know my Duke players, bruh.
But-
and shout out to Carolina losing the
Wisconsin.
yeah,
They beat the
by,
shit out of them folks.
by 23.
Yeah, funny man Joe, how you look like that?
23 on Thursday.
Cat Joe, how you like that?
I didn't say that earlier. I was gonna let it go. 23.
All right, we got it. We got facts.
Let me speak on this.
We got it.
This is coming from two fans
T.
whose team didn't even make the tournament. And tell them niggas to holler at us when they get 6 championships.
First
Y'all
time.
still got 5
We
in
didn't
the
make
Raptors at Durham.
Now you
So
went crazy.
don't fucking
make-
y'all want to disrespect my
Man,
team.
tournament.
Come on, bro. Listen,
First time
listen.
in what? 20 something.
So
30
fucking
years?
what, nigga?
Get the fuck out.
My
of here,
point that
man.
I'm making is we had a terrible season. We still made the tournament.
Matter of fact,
Y'all didn't even
30
make
times.
the tournament,
No,
bro. You
man.
trying to diss a team
Hold
that
on,
got
hold on.
more championships hanging in the rafters.
Let
bro.
me let me
Yeah.
What are you
let
talking
me
about?
express-
You have one tournament.
hold on.
You have one more.
Being an outsider, not a fan of Duke or
Exactly.
Carolina.
Let
Let me
choose. Don't
let
choose.
me express
Don't choose.
how I really feel about
When
that
you
shit.
get done, I want to ask you a question too.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
And
Let
I'm
me
gonna ask some
express
questions
how
out
I
there.
really feel every time I hear that argument. To me, as being an outside, that shit Biggie and Tupac. That shit
To
ain't
an
no.
extent.
It's Biggie and Tupac. It can go either way. Niggas can argue that shit for 24 hours straight, and it's still gonna be even. It's still gonna be neck and neck. It's Biggie and Pac, nigga. That's how I feel about it as an outsider.
Alright.
Cause I get niggas have valid points, but they be on both fucking sides when it comes to that. That's the only college basketball conversation that does that.
Hold up.
It's the only
Hold up.
conversation.
But I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna dead this. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna dead this.
Hold on. Let my
Alright, I'm
man
gonna let him
talk.
talk, and I'm gonna dead this shit.
Nah,
this.
let my man talk, man.
Is that the biggest rivalry ever?
Yes.
In college
Hell
basketball,
yeah.
But
Duke, you is
It's the only. It's the only. It's the only one.
no.
It's
the
the
biggest
only-
rivalry I say in
No.
sports is Lakers Celtics.
No, it ain't got enough years. It ain't enough years,
Listen
bro.
to me real quick.
Bro, it's Duke and North Carolina,
Listen to me
bro.
real quick.
That shit over 100 years, bro.
Listen to me.
man's up.
Listen to me.
What he gonna say?
I'm gonna give you some
Ohio
facts.
and goddamn.
No.
Man.
Fuck
Hear my
being,
man's out.
fuck being the biggest rivalry. It's the most important.
That's true.
Fuck being the biggest.
And
There's
I
some
can
that are
respect
bigger
that.
than that, but
And I can respect
other
that.
shit don't mean the same when you saying them two.
Duke, North Carolina.
They 7
Yeah.
miles from fucking each
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
Ain't no rivalry like that. Name another rival that's that close, but you both good enough to be a rival of each other
Yeah.
in a power conference,
Yeah.
and you being them power teams.
Now
Fuck
I
the biggest
fuck with
rivalry.
you.
It's the most
Those
important.
are 2 of the top 5 college programs basketball of all
It's
time.
important
Yeah.
when
Duke
you
and
talking
North Carolina.
history.
Hey,
when you talking about history,
Shane
that's
Battier with the
important.
Duke.
Hey,
Shane Battier
but I want to dead this argument because to elaborate on what my man's he talking all this shit. I just want him to know that prior to '90, Duke wasn't fucking relevant. Tell me a Duke player that played in the '80s. We had Worthy. Don't even get me fucking started. Hold on.
I started thinking like,
Hold on.
you right, bro.
I respect that.
I'm saying that to say, even though it's a rivalry and it's close, y'all know who the big dog is. You feel me? You can say, look, you can hate me all you want.
That's-
Y'all niggas can't name me one
92.
nigga prior to 90.
92.
That's a good
92.
That's a good one.
All I gotta say is
No, my man
James
said the
Worthy.
80s.
All I gotta say is James. I give you 2 names.
92.
James Worthy,
92.
Kenny Smith.
92.
We ain't even gonna
Kenny
talk about.
Smith.
Where you crazy?
He
Hey,
like,
boy,
fuck
hey,
that, bro.
all right,
Don't
Look at
ever
him
say
now,
that.
though, like.
all right.
Don't ever say that nigga name.
You crazy as fuck, nigga. You know what Kenny Smith did?
He ain't did shit.
Boy, yeah. The fuck that nigga talking
He
about,
didn't
bro?
know.
Hey,
He didn't know.
I'm a type of person that
And I don't hate Duke.
hold on.
Yes, you do.
As a North Carolina
Yes, you
fan,
do.
I don't hate Duke.
I don't hate Carolina.
Bro,
No,
you
bro,
look
I
like
do
you
not
do.
hate Duke, bro.
Yes, you do.
I hate the Saints. I don't hate Duke, bro.
Hey, look, I like NC State.
Bro, that nigga lying like a motherfucker, bro.
Dead on
That
serious.
nigga hate him, bro.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm the type of person, all my family in basketball, either NC State or Carolina. I'm the only Duke guy.
Yeah.
I'm the only Duke guy.
I ain't.
I'm the only Duke guy.
I guess I am too.
And my family, all my family from North Carolina, they Duke fans.
Yo,
I'm the only motherfucker that like UNC.
and I'm doing.
Like, and it's
I'm
all
doing
good, but I'm just saying that to say, if you say
Hey,
historically,
NC State better than goddamn.
Hold on,
Carolina.
let that nigga
fuck
finish,
no,
bro.
no.
Go on
If
and
you
finish that
saying,
shit.
if you saying historically,
They better than niggas.
from who run that state, bro, UNC has produced
Jimmy
way
V.
more talent than both of them put together.
Jimmy V
Let's be
the
for real.
greatest.
It fucks me up because both of y'all got multiple championships,
We got 6, they got 5.
but that's still
That shit.
Yeah,
don't
my
mean
man.
It would have been 7 if a nigga ain't hit a lucky shot, but we ain't gonna go there. Alright.
You know what?
Y'all had Zion, the number one
Can we
team
call-
in the fucking league,
can we
and
call
y'all
it
ain't win shit.
Can we call it even?
No, I ain't calling shit even.
Can we call it
Vince,
even?
fuck all that. I said name me one nigga from Duke prior to 1990
I feel
that's
it.
better than James Worthy.
I feel it.
Better than Jay Worth.
Not one.
I can tell you one.
And that's James,
I
bro.
can tell you
You
one.
know what
I
James
can tell
Worthy
you one.
was.
Yeah.
And I'm just naming you
Shane
one.
Shane Battier.
Prior to 1990.
90.
This man drunk, bro. What is this man talking about, bro?
What's up?
Yeah, go outside. Shit, your cup right there? Oh, you got drink in there.
Y'all nigga lame as fuck.
I'm being honest with you.
I've never
Historically, bro.
I've never looked at it from a putting the time frame on it. What you just said, my nigga, and
If
Duke,
you look
Duke
at
wasn't relevant in the '80s.
No.
North Carolina was.
yes. And the
It's a fact. It's a fact, though.
Listen,
It's a
we
fact.
asked that nigga
I ain't gonna go back that
hold
far.
on, hold
And
on.
that's not disrespecting Duke.
hold on,
Right.
I'm just saying that to say,
From time
don't say
frame.
your program
Time
is
frame.
better
Cass,
when we've had
hold
more
on.
greater time
Listen
over
to me.
longer years.
Ask that nigga when he became a Duke fan. 'Cause I promise you it was the same time.
I don't give a
Because I
fuck.
became a Duke fan when Christian Lake.
This shit is about Duke in North Carolina.
that was
Bobby
Who-
Early.
Historically, who we're saying,
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
we're saying about historically who's been a better team.
But like my man just said,
Nah, I respect
that's
that.
that was the '90s.
Yeah,
man.
it was.
You talking about before?
North Carolina was putting in work, bro. We ain't even gonna say Sam Perkins, bro. Listen, bro. I know y'all don't want to hear this shit, bro.
No, we
but
don't.
it is what it is.
No, we don't.
Vince Carter.
But
Even
I'm,
taking it
I'm
up.
naming niggas.
I'm just saying, take it up a little bit.
You say name, I won't say name. You said Vince Carter, Jerry Stackhouse,
Ed Calder.
Shit, Chris Duhon. Fuck you talking about?
And Chris Duhon wasn't shit compared to Ed Calder.
Hold up.
Let's be for real now.
Jason Williams.
Okay.
So I ain't want to even give you that one. You're like, come on.
Vince Carter, Jerry Stackhouse. Let's see, Antoine Jameson,
Rasheed Wallace.
Rasheed. I wasn't even gonna say Rasheed. You know what I'm saying? Like, Duke has in a short period of time they've produced a hell of a lot of talent. I'm not saying that, bro. That's not my argument, bro. I'm saying historically,
You know
over
the-
why we
a
get on
longer
this
period
shit,
of
bro?
time.
You know the
Why you
vision.
bring it up?
They know who the big dog, cause this man disrespected my team.
You know the vision I just had. The
I
vi-
ain't respect nobody.
The vision. This is a vision. I just had it. I just seen
What the
it.
hell did that?
I just seen something.
Tell it to me.
North Carolina has had the better players, talent-wise. Duke has been better coached. That's the difference.
And I can agree on
That's
that.
the difference.
And I can agree on that.
That's the difference.
I can agree
so
on
Duke being better coach has gotten them past more because having a
Yeah.
good coach means a lot. But as far as talent, maybe North Carolina, my nigga.
Yeah, hands down.
So Gray Hill.
I ain't even gonna say Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I ain't even gotta say another motherfucker. I wasn't even gonna go there, Biz. But I'm just being honest. I wasn't gonna. You can't name no nigga who went to Duke who can hold his fucking fucking jockstrap. Maybe fucking Grant Hill. Right. He can't even hold his jockstrap though. Let's be for real.
Grant Hill can.
Oh,
Hold on, I got no.
All right.
Trajan Laney can.
All right, bro. Yeah. Tell that nigga he high. He high, bro. Yeah, that nigga high. Yeah, he high. We not. I'm not.
2 years.
See, this man is tripping. I'm not discrediting Duke's talent. I'm saying historically, from school on school, playing player on player, North Carolina has produced more talent over a longer period of time. That's the only thing I'm saying.
So you're saying what I'm feeling.
We the big dog.
What I'm feeling.
We the big dog.
North
They know what's up.
Carolina has produced better NBA careers.
Shit, and college players too.
Better players in the NBA. though. I'm talking about after school.
That's a lie.
Better players in the
That's a
NBA.
lie. Look how many niggas in the
NBA.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you what I want you to do.
North
I'm gonna tell you what I
Carolina has
want.
more.
I'm gonna tell you what I want both of y'all to do. I want you to name top 20 Duke players, and I name top 20 North Carolina, and we'll see who lives better.
No. Name
It's the only way to settle it.
Goddamn Hall of Fame.
Nigga, it's more North Carolina players.
Mic, nigga. Hold your mic.
What the fuck this man talking about?
Look,
Yeah.
once again, listen to me. You're talking about that old
I'm not talking about.
Whoa.
I'm saying historically.
No.
All right, finish.
Let my
finish.
Let my phone finish.
Finish.
You not go crazy and be like, oh shit, they got Michael Jordan, they got everybody. No, nigga. Right now in the NBA, we are producing more NBA basketball players
Than anybody, bruh.
That's true.
It's a difference between.
not anybody.
But
More-
y'all catching up.
It's a difference between
Let my
more
man-
And quality.
and the best.
It's
Let
a
my
difference.
man finish.
Viz,
Let
it's
my
a
man
difference
finish.
between quality and quantity.
But they don't even
You
let
rather
finish,
you
bruh.
rather have more trash weed
won't even
or
let you
less
finish.
gas.
I
You rather have more trash weed and less than less gas. I rather have less gas.
have a question. Who's better, Cherokee Parks, Sean May?
Ooh, that's a tough
Cherokee
one.
Parks
Cherokee
had a
Parks.
long
Cherokee Parks.
career.
It's not hard.
Cherokee Parks.
He had a long
Cool.
career.
Sean May is on the.
No.
Sean May is on
If
the.
you want to talk about
Who else
niggas
from?
playing in
And
the
yo,
NBA,
Sean May.
Christian Laettner played
All
in the
right,
Hawks.
Sean May got down jet.
Long ass career.
Let's simplify it though. Who else from Duke has had a good long career?
What? Well, I can name.
I
at
can
least-
name you 10 niggas
I can
from
name
North
at least
Carolina.
three
You already
niggas.
know
I
that.
can
can
tell
name
on
at
top
least
of
three
North
niggas.
Carolina. Tell me 10.
Grant Hill.
No.
He had a lot of injuries.
He missed a lot of
Like
time.
almost 6
Still
years.
shoot Drake.
The time missed.
He
reduced
drank
his
Sprite.
career in half.
I'll let y'all finish. Before I.
Nah, go ahead.
So who's the greatest player from Duke?
The
Grant Hill?
The
Elton
greatest
Brand. Elton Brand.
No.
He had the best NBA career out of any Duke player.
No, the fuck.
Elton Brand, yes he did.
Most
Who had a better
consistent.
career than Elton
Most
Brand?
consistent. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Grant Hill.
I would agree.
He
No,
didn't play
but
enough.
he was hurt too
Yes, the
much.
fuck he did.
Being a hurt
He
nigga
missed like 6 years.
means a lot less.
Bruh, damn near.
I'm not even finna talk to y'all.
Look at this
Elton
shit,
Brand
bro.
has had the best career in Duke
No, the
history.
fuck he
Grant
did.
Hill was hurt for like 4 years straight, bro.
Elton Brand
Hurt.
Look at him now.
How many
Look at him
goddamn?
now.
Hold on. How many All-Star games Grant Hill got? Hold on. How many All-Star games he got?
That shit don't mean shit. They invited whatchamacallit to the All-Star game. That nigga wasn't even playing.
Nobody
That shit don't
played
mean shit.
longer than Elton Brand. Nobody got more money than Elton Brand.
Yes, they did. Yes,
Who
they
got more money than Elton Brand?
The
No,
nigga we
no,
talking about,
no,
bro.
fuck.
Grant Hill.
They wasn't making money like that back then.
His wife
Elton
was
Brand
Tamia.
got paid.
Tamia.
We talking about his money.
We talking about NBA money. Elton Brand, ain't nobody made more money than him.
Grant Hill might have made more than him, but if you count like
It's not
endorsements
NBA.
and
No, we're talking NBA.
all right, just straight NBA money.
On the court.
Contracts.
On the court.
Yeah, you right. I
And
give
look
you
at
that.
him now. He still get NBA money.
Yeah.
Yeah, he a GM, right?
GM. He had
Hey,
the best
All
career for Duke.
right.
Hey,
Ask me this.
Grant Hill.
Would you
Grant
rather?
Hill.
Hold on.
Hold
Whoa. Don't say nothing.
Grant-
Don't say nothing.
Grant owner.
No, don't say nothing. Would you rather be a GM
Partial
or
owner.
owner? Or owner? The Grant Hill is the owner.
Partial owner.
Oh,
I rather a partial owner than a partial GM.
Grant Hill never worked for the NBA.
He never.
Elton Brand is working in the NBA, my nigga.
Yeah.
He been affiliated with the NBA ever since he retired.
Work for the NBA.
Not Grant Hill.
Right, he's an owner. He's an owner.
Elton Brand
He don't
plugged
work for
in.
the NBA, though.
You think he not
Don't
next
work for the
up?
NBA, though.
He's
You
an
think
owner.
he not next up?
He is the owner.
Grant Hill owns a portion of the Hawks.
Partial.
Hold on. Michael Jordan owns the Charlotte Hornets solely. That's a fact. You know that.
Man, no the fuck he don't. Somebody else get
Crazy. Bro, that man talk.
Somebody else get
He on the booze. That nigga talking crazy, nigga.
He-
He's the only black owner in the NBA. What the
Michael
fuck
Jordan.
you talking about?
Yeah, he is. He is that.
Hey, not only NBA. All sports.
All sports. Yeah, he is that.
Mike-
Majority.
Mike bought that team cash, nigga, flat
Most
out.
definitely.
It wasn't even a
but he
question.
It don't matter if it's the Hornets or whoever.
He
Nigga,
would
that's
have
the
bought
NBA
him cash,
team.
nigga.
Yeah.
Mike played
Them
flat
niggas
out
in the
cash.
playoffs this
Flat
year.
out cash for that shit.
Them niggas in the playoffs this year. You shouldn't even brought that shit up.
'Cause they
Grant
so
Hill
good.
just owned a portion of the Hawks with like 3 or 4 other niggas, bro.
Y'all tried to get out of the Hawk, but they came right back.
And he
Oh, I fuck with the Hawks. No. I fuck with the Hawks.
And no hate, but
Hey, no.
Grant Hill probably the smallest majority owner out of that group.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He still got it.
He still got concessions and shit. That's all.
This man owns the whole team, bro.
No hate.
Yeah. No disrespect.
Nah, y'all
But-
ain't. It sound like
You tried to make it a Duke, North Carolina thing,
But-
right? And that's what I was telling him. Don't do
Back to
that.
what we were talking about. Elton Brand and Grant Hill.
Yeah.
Elton Brand, to own a team, it'll take nothing but some money.
that's true.
To be a GM,
Elton Brand
you gotta know fucking basketball.
You gotta know.
That's true.
You gotta be with us.
So Elton Brand has clearly had the better situation.
No, yeah. Bro, his team don't win, bro. Them niggas
It don't
win.
matter.
They don't fucking
It's
win.
only a selected few that can do what he doing. It's a lot of niggas can buy
All right,
into
granted,
a team.
Granted. They top 3 in the Eastern Conference. Them niggas ain't good though.
I don't care where they
Not
rank.
good.
Whoever if the brand team is.
I don't care where they
Philadelphia,
Yeah.
Philadelphia, like them
It's
niggas. garbage,
because Big
bro.
Boy got hurt though.
Exactly.
But
Big Boy got hurt.
bigger than, let's go to the politics of it.
Yeah. Come on.
He's a
man.
nigga who played, had a good college career, good NBA career. We didn't see this nigga coaching. We didn't see this nigga no body assistant. He didn't have to work his way up to GM. That nigga got that job for a reason, nigga. Because of who he
He
is.
started early.
Because of who he is. And the career that he had, the type of player he was,
So Aaron Brand, you trying to tell me Aaron Brand better?
he's different.
He's bigger than goddamn Grant Hill.
Absolutely.
He is
To
basketball.
be a GM in basketball, that's unheard of. For a lot of
a
niggas.
black man too.
Especially a nigga who played. How many nigga GMs that play in the NBA right now?
That right.
How many GMs actually played basketball? It's probably 4 or 5
He
of
gets to
them.
the highest level of it.
Man,
We didn't
he
see
ain't
him
saying
coaching
that
and he didn't have to work his no ladder.
If
He
you
got that
compare,
job quick.
if you
He
compare,
fuck up, I'm going straight to the office.
I just thought about this when I walked outside. And I say this from somebody who went there, and I know y'all hoop there and everything, but I would compare Duke and North Carolina to like Creekside and Westlake.
Oh man, bro, I'm done. I don't even want to talk.
You understand?
either way.
You understand where I'm going?
Every argument is valid.
And I say,
I do.
you understand what I'm saying?
Go ahead and say it.
That was a big
Go on and
problem.
say
He
it.
said, where's like
Go on and
UNC?
say it. Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, Westlake is UNC because it's like they've won more, bro.
The
But
number of championships matters.
yeah. Of course,
The
that
number of
always
championships
matters.
always is
But-
in
but-
play.
And it's not to discredit Creekside or Duke. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that to say like they like
Win that way.
yeah, but you got to think about it like UNC has always been a basketball school. You know, and I'm not saying Duke has always been a basketball school, but I'm saying they've done it longer. That's the only thing I'm saying. I'm not.
When Mike was there and shit, and James Worthy and
Yeah,
Sam
bro.
Brothers on,
Yeah.
Duke wasn't none of their
relevant.
problems.
They wasn't relevant at all.
They never had a problem with Duke.
Yeah,
wasn't even in the
They
mix.
was watching them
It was
niggas.
other teams.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's
The
that's
90s when they
that's
came,
what I was
they
saying.
came
That's
almost a little
the
later.
only thing I was
They got
saying.
hot late.
Yeah, that's the only thing I was saying to them. And when I said to, it's not even you. I know you're a Duke fan too, but it's more so this man because he's always he's always with the Duke, North Carolina comparison, and it's like, bruh.
You saying I got $20 earlier that week?
So what? We waxed y'all ass when we just played y'all like 2-3 weeks ago.
I got $20 earlier, though. That week. Yeah. And I started goddamn hit you up and put everybody on the. I said I ain't gonna even do that. Yeah, I got the dub.
That's my squad. It's all good.
It was
But
it was a dub.
I couldn't bet your team because y'all
We
didn't
talking
make the
historically.
tournament. Y'all didn't make the tournament.
From a historic standpoint.
Why you keep saying that shit? Y'all didn't make the tournament.
You see how disrespectful he is?
You disrespectful.
Talk that nigga, bro. Nigga disrespectful.
This is the brothers.
Nigga
O.E. Jones, Cass, Jones.
Fucking
Nigga
Nice
disrespectful.
podcast, bro.
Bro,
disrespectful
hey,
little
my team, my team, bro. I'm a Duke.
disrespectful little
I'm a
fucker.
Duke Blue Devil. Been the Blue Devil since goddamn 1992 when goddamn Grant Kill and Christian Laettner hit the oh yeah, been there, worked there, and that was it.
Mike hit the biggest shot at 83. What are you talking about, bro? Why the fuck does he keep saying this shit, bro? He brought up that Christian Laettner shit, bro.
Now you about to go crazy.
Why the fuck is he talking about that, bro?
Tobacco Road. Dice Shaker, this is Tobacco Road.
He brought that shit up, bro.
Cashmere,
All right,
Cash.
you right.
Cash. You have went crazy.
Bro, look at me.
You have went crazy. Michael Jordan shot was amazing. A shot. That shit didn't even get him to that. That pass from Grant Hill.
Hell yeah.
Is the best shot in
Ever.
NCAA history.
Hell
You
yeah.
can't say it's not.
That's why they show that bitch every goddamn March. That's why. And that's why I'm a
Grant
goddamn
Hill.
Duke Blue Devil.
The shot that nigga from Villanova to beat North Carolina 3-4 years ago was one of the greatest shots ever.
Hey,
That's different.
listen to me, Cash.
All right, I'm listening.
Christian Laettner did not
That was
miss
phenomenal.
one not shot the whole game.
That's right.
Perfect.
That's right.
Yes, he was.
He was
right.
perfect.
That's
The
right.
whole
Keep talking.
That's
Keep
right.
talking. Keep telling that
Dang,
nigga.
bro.
Tell that nigga, bro. He got like he don't know.
What he
Biggest
doing?
shot
What he doing in the NBA? Mediocre.
Whole ass career. He beat Shaq out for the Olympic team.
He was mediocre.
He was mediocre, bro.
right,
He had a long career though. He played for the Hawks.
And I love Christian Laettner,
You
bro.
need role players. You need role players.
I love Christian Laettner, bro.
You're a role player and you need role players.
I do too.
They act like he was a prima donna wife.
Viz, what I'm saying to both of these Duke fans is, it's not even. No matter how, it's very close. It's like this, bro. It's very close. Bro.
Championships make it not even.
But even more than the championships
The pedigree.
of talent, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Kyrie Irving.
That's great, bro. That's cool.
Grant Hill.
That's cool, bro.
Christian Laettner.
What point
That's
guard
cool,
better
bro.
than Kyrie
Goddamn.
Irving?
The niggas you
He's
named,
not, bro.
What point guard better Ed Cota?
No, he's not, bro.
Bro, I got a lot of
Jamal
people.
Williams.
but
Bro, I got a
fuck,
lot
not.
of
let
people.
me, from the outside looking in,
what's the
it
nigga
look
name?
like
Kyrie Irving.
every nigga.
Zion fucking Williamson.
Listen, nigga, listen.
And I ain't even
Listen,
bro.
What's the nigga who used to Marvin Williams? Who used to play with ours? Listen, that nigga ain't been in the NBA for a long time. I'm just talking shit though. But nah, that nigga been in the NBA a long ass time,
no
bro.
bullshit. Shane Betty.
Duke has had solid players,
They not
but
looking
me,
at-
In latter years.
Duke has had solid players.
Since the 80s, y'all ain't been shit.
Hold on, damn it.
What?
Bro, them nigga won.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Championship
minute.
in 83.
Hold on.
championship.
Hey,
Hold
y'all
up.
Y'all was trash. You had Vic Carter, that's it.
Hold up, man. Hold up.
Joseph Forte.
Yeah.
Joseph Forte.
He lost.
list.
He lost.
All right,
And-
go ahead.
and-
Go ahead, bro.
Hold
And
up.
Stackhouse lost too.
Brendan Haywood was a
Stackhouse
beast.
lost too. And Brendan Haywood.
Y'all two,
He lost too.
y'all making it.
You gotta relax.
Hold on. All right, chill, man, chill. Y'all making it personal because those y'all teams.
Yes.
All right,
Neither one of them are
That's
my
it.
fucking teams. So
From
let
the
me-
outside looking
Let me
in.
speak for
All
a
right.
second.
Okay, I'm listening.
Nah,
Let me
fuck
speak
that.
for a
I'm
second.
mad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Let me speak for a second.
You got it, bro.
Shit.
You got it, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm thinking like this from an outside standpoint, having respect for both of those teams, really appreciating both of them teams. Because a lot of times motherfuckers don't appreciate
Yeah.
greatness.
Yeah.
So those are two of the great organizations that we're talking about.
Top 5.
All time.
Top 5.
Even when they're not good in college basketball,
Yeah,
they're
top 5.
mentioned. They're mentioned
Yeah.
in college basketball at all times.
No.
Even when they're
Top
not
5.
in the mix, when
Top
they're
5.
not as good,
No, fuck that.
them not being good is
Let him finish.
them not being good, even when they're not good in college basketball, it's a topic.
Yeah.
When they're not good, it's a topic.
That's
like,
true.
damn, why aren't they good? So
Yeah.
these two are the history.
Because it don't happen
programs.
often.
Exactly.
Fuck up.
But pound for pound,
Let them talk.
pound for pound,
Say shit.
I think pound for pound, when you mention a Duke player, there's a Carolina player that has at least done that same thing or more.
Yeah.
Just when you say Kyrie Irving, that's cool, but fuck the position.
You ain't got
You gonna go to Vince Carter. So niggas like,
You played 20 years.
you gotta think about it.
played 20
You have
years.
to think
You gotta
about
go
it.
back that far.
Antoine
Go
Jameson.
back that far.
No.
But you make like y'all were mentioning players. I'm just
They gotta
taking
go
it
back there
from
for-
I'm taking it to a personnel standpoint. Like we know who the teams are and what they've done,
Yeah.
but from a personnel standpoint,
Just the players that they've got.
when you talking coaching,
Hey, kill that shit.
It's Duke.
Kill that shit.
you're not even listening to the shit.
Yeah,
How you gonna
exactly.
kill it? When it comes to coaching, Duke
He
got
and
the
his feelings.
advantage.
Yes.
No.
And I say that as a Carolina fan.
You know how we got back on because I asked a question. I asked a question, the biggest rivalry across any genre, any sports.
Yep.
Tobacco Road,
Yep.
and what else can you put up there?
Don't nothing mean the same. Like I said, it's the most important.
I say
Don't
probably.
nothing mean the
I
same. like
I
that.
tell you another big, very big rivalry.
Saints,
Bears and the Packers. That's the oldest rivalry.
Saints and Falcons.
Bears and Packers.
Bears-
Saints and Falcons is good.
It's the same.
Hold on.
None of that shit.
Georgia and Florida. Georgia and Florida is a big rivalry. Georgia and Florida. But I'm gonna tell you.
means more than
I'm gonna tell you.
everything else.
I'm gonna tell you the only thing that can probably.
Yankees in Boston?
The only. The Yankees and the Red Sox.
Yeah, well.
But I'm gonna tell you the only thing that can top UNC and Duke. The Lakers and the Celtics, bro. I'm telling you. Bro, but think about how they was going at it through the 80s and the early 90s, bro.
It's the same
It was
time.
Lakers
I feel
winning,
you.
Celtics winning. Lakers winning,
I
Celtics
feel
winning.
you, but I'm gonna go here with it. There are more college basketball fans than NBA fans.
I agree.
So-
we're talking about a rivalry though.
In any sport though.
And I'm saying
So
that
I
to
think
say
it's going to trump because that one you just said
'Cause that's
it's
like
going to
East
be
versus
it's
West
going to
Coast.
be one of those that
Yeah.
motherfuckers going to say. But there are more college basketball
Florida.
fans.
Hey, don't worry about that shit.
Georgia and Florida. Yeah, you're right. Georgia and Auburn is bigger than Georgia and Florida. But nah, it ain't. But it's an older rivalry because Georgia and Florida is the world's biggest cocktail party. That's a great time. But Georgia and Auburn been playing
For years, bro.
like 80 years or some shit like that. Like that's an old ass rivalry. That's almost like I'm gonna tell you another big one, and it's the schools are not that big, but it's a big rivalry. Army Navy.
Oh no, that shit crazy.
And like Michigan, Ohio State, that's a big rivalry too. But I wouldn't say, but that's not.
We can go
UNC
ever
Duke. You know what
on
I'm
the
saying?
rivalries.
Yeah,
But
nothing bigger than UNC
when
Duke.
you
I wouldn't say
hear-
that. Yeah.
Tobacco Road, the biggest.
fucking UNC Duke, nigga, you paying attention
Tobacco Road is the biggest one.
8 Miles, bro.
They
like,
right, they
8 miles,
neighbors.
bro.
They're neighbors. They're the only rivalry that are neighbors.
Yeah.
For real.
Durham and Chapel
neighbors.
Hill.
We talking about
like them niggas beef.
like geographically,
Yeah.
they're
Durham and
neighbors,
Chapel
my
Hill.
nigga.
Yeah,
that shit 8 miles, bro.
They know each other.
8 miles ain't shit.
You're not supposed to have two power conferences, organizations like that
Yeah.
that close to each other.
Yeah.
They ain't even supposed to be for real.
Yeah.
That's like if
true.
Clayton State and Georgia State were two powerhouses.
Yeah.
You like, how the fuck they in the same place?
Yeah.
This shit even closer than that.
Yeah.
This shit right on the street, literally.
Yeah, 8 miles. 8 miles, bro.
Man.
Yeah, that's
That
the
town
biggest
only
one.
should have
Big
room.
rivalry.
That town every town only supposed to have room for one of them.
Yeah.
That's the only town got two of them.
Yeah.
Powerhouses. Most
They
cities,
run the whole state,
most
though.
major cities you go
They run the whole state though. Duke and North Carolina bigger than the Carolina Panthers.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Can I dice shake a moment, man?
Any day.
Hey, dice shake a moment right here though.
Talk.
They in the football business too, but you better know it.
Oh, most definitely.
They in the football college. They in the football business. Duke and Carolina.
Yeah.
They in the football
It
business.
Ever since Carolina got Mac Brown from Texas,
Bruh.
they been making some
It
moves.
means something to play
Yeah.
football for them niggas too.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Hey, and I don't want to hear no shit about Georgia not being a basketball school because you see how they switched it up.
Hey, but the Falcons and the Saints is a hell of a rivalry though. I ain't gonna flex.
Alabama's
That's
a basketball school.
the Falcons and Saints is top 5 rivalries of all time, I would say. And I'm not just saying this because I'm a Falcons fan. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's pure. It's a love-hate situation. It's like everybody from Atlanta. I love to go to New Orleans.
Yeah.
I just hate their football team. I love everything about New Orleans, the food, the culture, the people, all of that. And they the
Wonderful
same
city.
way about Atlanta.
Yeah.
They love to come to Atlanta. They just hate the team that play at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And we feel the same way about Stinky Town.
That's so
You feel
necessary
me?
though. That's so necessary.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Listen, bro, we fucking hate them. Hate them. I wish that they lose every fucking game every year. But listen. And I said this as a diehard UNC fan. I don't hate Duke. I fucking hate the Aints. I hate them, bro. And ever since Tom Brady went to fucking Tampa, they second on my shit list. I hate them more than anything too. I hope they I hope they die, and I fucking hope they burn in fucking hell.
Yes, they deserve to die.
You feel me?
And I hope they burn in hell. Sam Jackson.
I fucking hate them, bro. And it's more so Tom Brady. I fucking hate him. I just wish he had one career injury, and I don't wish injury on anybody, but Tom Brady, man, just like that nigga knock that nigga pelvic out of fucking place or some shit, and he just gotta
That's
hang
what's
it up.
gonna take to
Fucking
stop
sick
them,
of that nigga. Yeah, bro.
If you let them sit back there.
But if you
Hey,
don't
can I
hurt
hit
him,
you?
if you don't hurt him,
I
bro.
fucking hate him.
If you don't hurt him, bro. He's gonna win, bro.
I fucking hate
He's the
him.
best quarterback I ever seen.
And Drew Brees is gone.
Number one.
So
Hey, so I'm gonna give me flowers. I can give me flowers now.
fuck him.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Fuck him. As
Nope.
a diehard Falcon fan, he don't get no flowers. Them bitches dead. We step on them
That's
motherfuckers.
that's only of one game though.
No, I'm
You
saying
feel that way?
that to say, and I said this as long as I've been a Falcons fan. I respect Drew Brees and his greatness, but I never give that nigga no props. You feel what I'm saying? But nigga, it's what he represent.
Oh yeah, that bullshit. Oh yeah, you right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
You're not supposed to forget the niggas that forgot about
Oh, we talking
how
about
he
sports.
feel.
I'm talking about
You know what I'm
sports.
saying?
We past sports at this point.
Oh. Hey.
I ain't want to go there, but
We going there.
Hey,
We got 3 minutes left. We going there.
all right. You gotta take a moment, nigga.
Fuck that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you're a great football player, but
you
being a
went.
good football player doesn't add into your character of the type of motherfucking man you are.
Yeah.
Being a good football player don't got shit to do with that.
You have
You
no
are
integrity.
flawed in your thinking.
Got no
when it
integrity.
comes to what's going on around you, and you want to act like you don't see it.
But that's just white privilege. That comes with the territory. And this is not me. This is not me going to his defense because in no way am I fucking with Drew Brees. That's not me going to his defense. But and people like Drew Brees and Tom Brady too, because he fly under the radar. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of bullshit that he support. But I'm saying that to say it's a certain level of expectancy that comes with white privilege. And I say that to say white people look at Drew Brees and Tom Brady like they expect them to have the views. We as black people don't agree on it because they're such great football players. But as a person, they're totally different from what they display on the football field.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
It's the difference between in the lines and out the lines.
Exactly.
You trying to tell me they trying to put some bullshit?
We saying the same thing.
They're trying to put some bullshit on a black quarterback right now.
Deshaun Watson, who we talking about?
Most definitely.
They're trying to put
And I wouldn't have been mad at
And
him,
they trying
but
to put-
it would have cost too much.
It's the timing.
It would have cost too much for him
It's
to
the
come to
timing.
Atlanta.
Oh, they're trying to put the bullshit on them, right? You know what I mean? They're trying to put the bullshit on.
Ben Roethlisberger raped a bitch.
Two.
Motherfuckers can still
In the
forget
same
about
city.
that. When he had the motorcycle accident, listen,
All that stupid shit.
I'm a fan of the NFL. I know what's going on. I'm not just a Falcons fan. And I say that to say, we all know it's just like under the law. Black people are held to a different regard and judged under the law, different from white people.
They make it harder for black
That's
people.
where we at with it.
It's automatically harder for you because you're black. Automatically. From
And
the
we don't
first
make it a race
interaction.
thing. We don't make it a race thing.
They do.
White people set the standard for how the racial issues are gonna go.
Ooh.
I don't want to go that deep on y'all,
Fuck
but I'm
that.
just, you know
Talk
what I'm
your
saying?
shit.
Go
Talk your shit.
But I'm just saying that to say, like, black people as black people for the majority, and I don't speak for all black people, but majority of black people, generally, we don't have a problem with white people.
Oh, that's your fault.
It's
Never
them.
have.
It's them. I have white friends. I got plenty of white friends. I love them just like I love my black friends. I don't look at them like that. You know what I'm saying?
Because going off what you saying,
A good person is a good person.
we've set ourselves back as a race looking for the approval of these white people.
I agree.
We've set ourselves back because we've the entire time been wanting to be one with them.
Yeah.
Wanting to be intertwined with them and doing it together.
You saying some
but they
shit.
don't accept us. So the time has come for us to no longer, I'm looking at this point in our life,
We don't even need them.
segregation could be the best thing that can happen for us. Let's go back to what you wanted to do at first. Segregate us again
But
and
you
see
know
how
why-
y'all lives change.
But you know why they
see
don't
how we
want to
progress.
they
See
don't
how
want
we
to-
progress and how their lives
and I agree
change.
with everything
because they
you're saying.
need us for everything they have. They need us for each and everything they have. So if we were doing it just for us, they would fall off as a race. They would be no more. Therefore, they feed us bullshit, act like they accept us.
Yeah.
Some of them dangle shit in front of us and use us and do what they got to do to fucking keep us around.
Yeah.
That's the mission. Let's oppress them, kill them, but we got to keep them around at the same time. And that's the difficulties of being a black man, because you got to deal with that contradiction. That's a complete contradiction. Like, we don't want them here, but we need them. So we got to treat them accordingly. And we trying to figure out which way it is every time we encounter them.
It's the same thing.
Fuck wrong with
It's-
these niggas? That's what we got PTSD, nigga. Don't nobody got more PTSD than a black man.
I agree.
Cause we deal with that shit just
Every
trying to
day.
be a regular motherfucker in this country.
You know why? Because you're the prey. The hunt is on. The father, Rock, he said it in Minister Society, man. He said the hunt is on and you're the prey. As a black man. And you got to understand, like, everything is built, like a black man running a race in life, just in general. You're speaking of a race. the black man's race always has hurdles. You understand what I'm saying? It's always so much shit that you got to jump over to make it to the finish line, as opposed to other ethnicities, Jewish, white people, you know, and it's not just white people. It's like, but black people, we have to have, and I say that to piggyback on what you were saying, if there were no black people spending the black dollar, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, all of these brands that people love and have popularized, they wouldn't even be in existence. Or damn near to the extinct. You know what I'm saying? They would be damn near extinct because it's the same thing that happened when black people decided. It's the same thing that happened when black people decided to boycott the bus system. It almost went out of business because you treat people this way. And I say that to say the problem with black people is we need to put more value and self-worth on each other as black people. And I say that to say, like, I have as much regard for every black man in this room as I do have for myself. And I say that to say, y'all life is just as valuable as mine. And I look at, like, as black people, every time we kill each other, you're taking away a soldier in your army. It's like 300.
Let me speak on that black on black crime thing.
You understand where I'm coming from, though?
I'm agreeing with you. But when it comes to
that nigga play check on chess, not check.
When it comes to black on black crime and how it's judged so much, and people are saying that's a priority, we should get that right first before anything else will happen. I understand that. But when you are
the prey,
the most oppressed people that has ever existed,
yeah,
and you are pretty much forced to live inside of that oppression, bullshit comes with that.
Most definitely.
I call that a family business.
Most definitely.
That's for us to worry about. But I'm not one to act like all the outside shit that we have to deal with is the cause of that.
I agree.
We can't.
I totally agree.
Black people can't even find good paying jobs when they're more than qualified because of their skin color. And therefore, you get to a point where you can't even provide for yours and your own, and
you got to get it how you live.
Murder comes with that.
Yeah.
Murder comes with poverty.
All of that.
Murder comes with poverty. And we're placed in a situation where that's all we expect.
I agree.
So we get to the point where, God damn, I got to do my motherfucker that look like me wrong just to make it. Yeah. Because we can't make it any other way.
You don't know anything
else. I don't blame black on black crime on black people.
Yeah.
I blame it on the outsiders that have put us in the position to where, God damn, most motherfuckers kill and don't even want to. Yeah. Trying to get by in their life, trying to do what they got to do.
I know it's easier to say it, but shit, we gotta get past that one though.
Accountability. That's what it comes to. As black men, you gotta individually hold yourself accountable. Yep. And I'm agreeing.
No
yeah, because it's just like this.
Oh, what I said never was a crutch.
No.
It's just
no. I agree.
But I feel why it is the way it is, and
that plays a big part in it. But the thing about it is, and I say this because I got a tattoo on my wrist. Say 3110 Gabby Road. That's the same thing that's on my birth certificate. And I say that to say I grew up on the dead end. So my outlook on life is I came from nothing. There's nothing at the end of that road.
It's a dead.
Never expected it to be anything.
So I came from nothing. So
and I'm sorry to cut you off, but
go
how
ahead.
you feeling? You knew this early in your life. You knew this as a young boy. You knew you ain't had to get grown to see that.
Yeah.
You knew that shit when you was a baby, nigga. As a baby. Go ahead. Come
yeah. But I'm saying that to say, growing up on the dead end, I look at it like, as far as life, like if I come from the bottom, the nothing, like, and I say that to say, even though we grew up, I spent my childhood in the wild hood, but it was never to the point where, and me and bro was talking about this earlier, it was never to the point where our lights was cut off. We never had water. We might have lived in poverty in the hood where people had Section 8. It was getting this, that, and the other. My mother always worked.
But
you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that to say the difference is I'm saying this to say in correlation to what me and bro was talking about earlier. I was telling him to say, like, you could take two people from the same environment and they're totally different. And I say that to say, when we was younger, even though we grew up on Gabby Road, we grew up, you know what I'm saying, playing in the woods, putting a basketball goal on a fucking, with a milk cart.
And for people that don't know, Godby Road is a jungle.
One of the worst hoods in Atlanta.
It's a jungle.
That's a top 5 hood in Atlanta.
It's not just a road. It's
Niggas
a jungle.
know. You get
So
your
go
shit
ahead.
took.
I just want to put the narrative out there. So
but I'm
for
saying
people
that,
that never heard of Godby Road, let them know it's a jungle.
They can do their research. Google ain't gonna never lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that to say, even though I grew up on the dead end in a fucked up situation, playing on pissy mattresses, doing backflips, this, that, and the other. When spring break came, my mom was taking me to Disney World.
Yeah.
My mom was taking me on vacation.
Absolutely.
So I'm saying that to say, I seen different sides of life.
Yep.
Regardless if my mom could provide it for me or not,
Absolutely.
she opened my eyes to some different things.
Absolutely.
So at 35, I look at life differently from the average man that's from Gabby Road.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? And I'm just saying that in correlation to what, piggyback off what me and bro was talking about. You could take two people from the same environment, but they have totally different outlooks. And I say that to say, the average nigga who might live in my neighborhood, the same neighborhood that I live in now, my thing is grind, work hard, stack your money, and then do something with your money. The average nigga, they get the money, they just got stimulus money. Motherfuckers at the club, they at the mall, Dave and Buster's, all that shit. When you been through some money and you had some money, you have a different outlook on stuff. But I'm saying that to say, not even putting a money aspect on it. I'm saying that to say, just being exposed to different things make you have a different outlook on it, regardless if you came from Gabby Road, Bourne Homes, or Buckhead.
But
you understand what I'm saying?
It all is an outlook of seeing different things, bro.
I agree. I was exposed, and I say that to say, as a 35-year-old man, it's men that are our same age who've never been in a mansion. They've never stepped foot in a mansion. They don't know what the inside of a mansion looks like. They've never sat in a Rolls Royce. They've never been anywhere outside of Six Flags. You know what I'm saying? My son's 6. He's been damn near as many places as me.
Yeah. Talking about you gotta get the key.
You know what I'm saying? My son seen where Martin Luther King was murdered. I'm 35. I've never seen that. I've been in Memphis, but I've never seen where Dr. King was murdered. I took my son to the Capitol, to the White House when he was 4 years old, and showed him that shit. This the Treasury. This where they make money. This, you know what I'm saying? Showing them different buildings, just showing them something. Even though my son go to Fairwood, he go to a school in the hood, grew up in the same environment that, you know what I'm saying, I kind of grew up in. He's in a better situation. I say this to say all the time, I shared a room with my brothers. I was damn near in high school.
Yeah.
My kids, they don't know about shit like that.
They have better guidance than you had.
Exactly.
So you're taking it upon yourself to make sure
Exactly.
that they don't end up like me.
And I say
It
that
ain't
to
gonna
say,
be as hard for you
and
as
I
it
say
is
that
for
to
me.
say, every man in this room grew up, spent their childhood in the wild hood, in poverty-stricken areas, and fucked up situations. But I say this as being your friend, and niggas that I love in this room. You're a good man. You're a good man. You're a good man. You grew up and superseded the expectations of the environment that you come
You
from.
grew up
Cameron's 21.
See, I'm hitting y'all with the T.I. words.
in a situation that where we
the odds was against you.
could have been
A statistic.
We were pretty much raised by wolves,
Yes.
but you didn't necessarily become a
Yeah.
wolf.
You still a
Because
wolf.
you saw
No. You still a wolf.
not 100%.
No, hell you
That's going with what
To
I'm
an
saying.
extent.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
No,
Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me
Let
finish.
my man finish.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Because we were all raised by wolves.
Yeah.
But because we were raised by wolves, we're allowed to be better people because we understand what the fuck a wolf do.
Yeah. You know what a wolf do.
There's a difference.
And in certain situations
difference.
in your life, you had to be that wolf.
It's a difference. You
Now-
know,
now
you
regardless-
know when it's time to be
be a wolf.
100%
To be a wolf. Yeah.
But you know when it's time to be 25% wolf. Because you know the entirety of a wolf. It ain't one side of a wolf. A lot of niggas,
Yeah.
a lot of murderers, niggas who lay niggas down on the daily, don't have a problem with putting your ass in the dirt.
We
They
did all
only
that
know
shit.
one
Yeah.
side of a wolf.
Yeah.
But we were raised by wolves,
Yeah.
so we got to understand the totality of a wolf.
We always
We
hunting.
see every
We
side of a
always
wolf.
hunting, but sometimes
at
you
the
gotta
end of
lay
the
on
day,
that prey.
It don't matter, because no matter how you choose to carry and make your decision on a situation, you still a wolf.
Always.
Real niggas walk away from some shit.
And that's because
Real niggas,
And that's because you came from the wolf pack. And I say that to say, I say that. No, I'm not. I don't mean to cut them off. I'm saying
we
that
on
to
the
say.
same page.
I'm saying that to say, it's a movie and a quote from a movie that forever sticks in my mind. And I'm saying that to say, I remember in '92 when I seen Boys in the Hood, and when the movie first come on, they say 1 in every 3 black males will be incarcerated in his lifetime.
1 in 3.
And I say that to say, it's 5 black men in this man cave. None of us have ever been in prison.
No,
We've been to jail.
thank God.
So we
Thank
beat
God.
the statistic.
Thank my
You feel
God.
what I'm saying?
Thank my
Beat
God.
the statistic.
Thank my God.
You're a rare commodity. You did what I'm saying?
Beat the odds.
Yeah.
We beat the odds. Nigga, all of us in this room, I don't give a fuck about how much money we got. Nigga, we made it.
And
nigga.
we still
We're
got money.
successful.
And we
we're
still got
wealthy.
money.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because we overcame the situation that they try to put us in, nigga. They can't get us.
And despite that, we do what we want to do every day of our life. That's living as a king. We might not have all the money in the world, but guess what? If we want to drink every day, if we want to smoke every day, if we want to go take a trip, we can do that. We have money to do that.
Because-
and to me, as a black man coming from nothing, my pursuit of happiness is having enough money to say, you know what, fellas, man, we've been going hard. This weekend, let's go to Vegas, man. And we don't have to get back and worry about, damn, I got to make this money back that I just spent. That's my pursuit of happiness as a black man. You understand what I'm saying?
Because when it comes to money,
You feel what I'm saying?
and one of the most valued,
It's not to be wealthy.
when it comes to money, which is one of the most valued and necessary resources in the world that we live in.
Man, let's smoke a blunt.
We
Cigars?
value each other more than any of that money that there can be.
Church.
we value each other more than that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do nothing that's gonna make me not be able to sit in the room with the people I love and talk my shit. I'm not gonna do anything
That jeopardizes
to
that.
jeopardize that. Cause to me, y'all ain't just my friends. I'm an only child. I call y'all my brothers. Y'all just ain't my brothers. To me, y'all are something to live for. Y'all are something to lose to me, nigga.
Bro, we got the same.
Y'all are something to lose. If I fuck up, I'm gonna lose being around my people.
Yup, cause if you fuck
So
up,
my
we
decisions
fuck up.
come accordingly. Don't get it twisted. I will still shoot you.
Yeah.
Don't ever
We
mistake
know,
it.
we know.
If you come from me, I will shoot you. But I'm not out here shooting motherfuckers that don't need to be shot.
Your
Because I got
value
something to lose.
Your value for a black man's life means more than that.
That nigga fucked up.
I ain't even.
I wasn't trying to elaborate.
Oh no.
But I'm just making
Bigger than the black man shit. Bigger than the black man shit. This is motherfuckers I need in my life. I don't give a motherfucker what color you is. If I feel I need you in my life, and if I'm about to do something stupid, your life flash before your eyes bigger than the time before you think you're gonna die. Your life flash before your eyes all the time.
And they be like, nah.
When you gotta make a decision which is in jeopardy, you're thinking about everything you love.
I agree.
And when it's that time for me, I'm thinking about everybody I love and how I'm gonna let them down because I know it's bigger than me. So I act accordingly. That's why we ain't been to prison, nigga. That's why we ain't been to prison. That's why we ain't been to prison, nigga.
We ain't going.
That's why we ain't been.
And we ain't going.
Hell no.
Because don't get us
We got too
twisted.
much family and
Don't get us
friends
twisted.
and all that.
I believe in it's a lot of shit I disagree with the Bible, and it's a lot of shit I agree with. And a lot of shit I agree with, the world that claim they're Christians and agree with the Bible, look at it as a taboo. I agree with it eye for eye. If anybody ever tried to hurt one of y'all, it's on my duty to do that shit to them.
Whatever they did to you. Whatever they did to you.
The Bible says that, but people forget about shit like that. Because they too worried about poverty and struggling and shit like that. But we have a right to kill for what we love if it's in the name of good. Evil kills all the time. All we see is evil killing. But sometimes you got to kill to get that evil the fuck away from the good.
Man, I'm cool with doing that. I love to do that.
And that's a correlation to in life and cutting people off.
Hey, that's a dice shaker moment.
Why should evil just be the ones out here killing? Why can't we kill the evil? The evil has to go because it's in the way of people that are trying to do good, which is majority of the people on this motherfucking earth. People trying to do good. But all that's glorified is the evil motherfuckers and the people doing bad.
You shut the fuck up.
Let's get them the fuck out of here.
Because violence, ignorance, all that shit said.
That's what we're doing.
Violence, ignorance,
I'm in that mode.
It's that time.
Yo.
Nah, it's that time for real.
I don't care.
Listen.
I'm not with that media
hey,
I
shit.
ain't gonna listen.
Hey,
Cause that shit sound real good to me.
you know what he's saying. All this shit going crazy. You going crazy right here, right? What it's saying to me, David and Goliath, bro. David and Goliath. The Goliath is not what the big monster is. Everything that's in your mind, everything that's in you.
It's personal.
It's personal.
Goliath is personal.
Goliath is personal.
Mentally.
Every fear,
Yeah.
every anything.
Every time you look at yourself in the mirror and don't feel good about yourself, that's
That's
Goliath.
that's your Goliath.
That's Goliath you looking at.
That's Goliath.
Goliath.
Throw it out there again.
That's Goliath.
All right.
Goliath.
You understand?
So what should we be doing?
Fighting back.
Because David killed Goliath. He didn't just defeat him. He didn't just win over him. He killed that motherfucker.
You know, but it was strategic how he killed him.
Most definitely.
It was, you know what I mean? It wasn't just like he was just doing crazy. You know what I mean? He can't get to him. He hit him in the head.
He was.
It's your mind. It's your mind. Everything's in your mind, guys.
I agree.
Dice shakers. Everything's in your mind.
Your
Goliath.
life is in your mind.
Where they at?
Goliath is your mind.
That's true.
Goliath is that fear. Goliath is that low self-esteem.
Yep.
Goliath is that addiction.
Yep.
Goliath is that doubt.
Yeah.
That I'm not good enough.
Yep.
I don't like how I look.
Yep.
All that is Goliath.
Yep.
Goliath been dead, nigga.
Yep.
Fuck you talking about Goliath. Goliath was killed by a nigga who wasn't capable of killing him. David wasn't capable of killing a Goliath.
He wasn't.
He killed him.
Anything is possible.
Church. And we ain't mean to get that deep. But that's
Fuck that.
I can
We
do
ain't no
anything.
fools. Sometimes we
Hell
get deep,
no.
We
nigga.
don't swim in the and we don't swim in the kiddie pool.
This ain't even getting deep to me. This is talking real. This is real speak to me. Shit. Nigga ain't gonna say this shit. I feel a nigga ain't gonna hear this shit say they disagree. You disagree, fuck you. I don't even care. Cause this is how we feel. Sorry. Feel how you feel over that way. But over this way,
Dead fast.
listen to what the fuck we talking about is all I suggest.
Yo.
It might help you because it's definitely helped us. 'Cause we telling you who the fuck we are.
yeah.
What we been through.
Yeah.
How we see it.
Yeah.
Because we been past the life expectancy of a black man. We passed that a long time ago.
21.
18, motherfucker.
Shit. 18.
18, motherfucker.
21.
It used to be 21.
25. 30.
We seen all them.
35.
We seen all them.
But we seen all that.
We seen all them.
We seen all that.
And we gonna
all
see
that.
more.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers feel weird about getting old. Are you fucking crazy pussy? That's what you do when you live, nigga. You get old when you live. Fuck how old you is, nigga. That should be a celebration each and every fucking day. That we don't appreciate. 'Cause, yeah, your body gonna hurt. Fuck yeah, your body gonna hurt. Yeah, you gonna have grays in your beard.
Get up a dress of water.
Yeah, your eyesight ain't gonna be the same.
Get up a dress
I
of
don't give
water.
a fuck, nigga. That come with living, nigga. We living out this bitch because we supposed to be dead 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years ago. We supposed to been dead then.
And we still
Coming where we come from.
and all us still alive.
And don't plan on stopping. We still making plans for the future, nigga.
Hell yeah, bro.
Some people still worry about their past. We making plans for the future each and every day we see each other.
That's right.
Exactly.
You can't have a future if you can't get past your past.
Oh.
You dig what I'm saying?
Man, Dice shakers. Y'all done went crazy, man.
Nah, man.
I know y'all niggas up, but y'all
There's
don't
no
Talk,
know.
future
man.
if you can't get past your past, man. And I say that to say, you think about like all the things that you've been through in your life, whether it's good or bad. Do you as a man let that deter you from progressing or trying to progress or moving forward? You understand what I'm saying? Like you've been through hard times, fucked up situations, but you still striving because it's like I came in this motherfucker with nothing. And I say that to say like I play Grand Theft Auto. But when I started playing Grand Theft Auto, I had no money. Now I got 2 penthouses. And even though it's a game, but I'm saying that to say in correlation to life, that's just like life. Like, I came in this motherfucker with nothing.
Go ahead and get
I remember cutting grass, washing people's car, doing whatever to get some money. Now, I ain't just financially free, but I'm in a good place to where if I want to go eat at Papado's, the Oceanaire, wherever, Sundial, I can do that every day and it not be an issue. You know what I'm saying?
You came a long way.
Yeah, and I'm saying that to say even all of the hurdles, like when we talk about the race, a black man got to run a race with hurdles. Even through all the shit you've been through, you still see the finish line at the end. You
Church.
get what I'm saying?
Church.
You always realize that's all that matter.
And like I keep saying, my pursuit of happiness is, for me, it's not to be wealthy. It's to be well off to where, like I told y'all earlier,
Church.
if we say, man, look, bro, we've been going hard. You've been working hard. You've been working
Church.
hard. Let's go to Vegas. Let's go to the Bahamas or something this weekend.
Comfortability.
We can do that, and we don't have to rush back and be like, damn, my money fucked up. I got to make this money back I just spent. Because we've been there. You know what I'm saying?
Just because you're not rich don't mean you're not successful.
Most definitely.
not poor.
You're success. I fuck all that.
It's
Still
a personal
successful.
preference.
You poor.
It's a personal preference. Being poor is a state of mind, bro. And I say that to say, like, you might not have all the money that you wanted in your life, but we sit here doing the podcast in your man cave. Shit, probably $10,000 or more dollars. You know, we don't put money value on shit because we don't value money. But I'm saying that to say, you live good. Every day of your life, you, your wife, and your kids can eat whatever y'all choose to eat.
I'm successful.
You have
I feel like
have the luxury of making decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Some people live like where they can't even make no damn decisions. This is what it is. This is what it's gonna be.
You understand what I'm
But
saying?
it's about making decisions. You still have you have the luxury of making a decision
Yeah.
about your fucking shit each and every day.
And as us coming from nothing to have just a pinch of the success, we at certain times don't understand how much of how blessed as fuck we are. You feel what I'm saying?
That's the Ronnie George.
And I say that to say, I grew up going to my friends' houses who lived in the same neighborhood who didn't have air, who their lights might have been cut off.
Shouts out to
I never went through that shit, and I grew up in the wild hood. Tez was there. Shout out to Tez McClain.
Jazz McClay, Brad.
You feel what I'm saying? But I'm saying that to say,
them kid too.
for me to see my man's and him be successful and what he got going on, I'm proud of that man. I love that man. Regardless if I talk to him every day or once every blue moon. You feel what I'm saying? And I say that to say he come from the same environment I come from. And he's a success. You know what I'm saying?
We are proof that there is no excuse.
That's the gas. That's the gas. Look, that's the gas. Excuse my man. He good. Yeah. That's the good gas.
Let me
Excuse
take
my
the
man.
cough back.
But nah. I feel what you're saying though.
There's no excuse. Because if we chose to make excuses, niggas couldn't even judge us for it. But we don't. We don't
Making
make any
excuses is
excuse.
weak. That's for the
We
weak.
don't. If we chose
We
to make an
wolves.
excuse coming from where niggas came from, niggas be like, he made
Alright.
an excuse, but look where he came from.
Yeah.
But we chose to not making that
Yeah.
an excuse. We always looked at what we came from in our past as motivation.
Yeah.
Of I don't want to be that again. I don't
Yeah.
want to be there again. Like
But I look at stuff like that and say, at the same time, there's no room for making excuses because 2 Chainz came from the same hood.
I agree.
Gunna came from the same
I
hood.
agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
I remember
if
when
we
Ludacris
did
now was
choose
hustling
to,
on that.
motherfuckers
Like
can't say shit. but
Like
we
at the
choose
end
not
of the
to.
day, it come back to me and my brother was talking about this shit earlier. As human beings, you have to have a certain level of accountability, where you just say, "Look, my life is the way it is because of me." You know what I'm saying? And I say that to say, I'm not rich or wealthy. I'm financially okay. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that to say, like, I'm not rich or wealthy, but I can do whatever I want to do every day of my life. So I'm good. I'm happy. Now, that don't mean that I don't want more. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's a lot of motherfuckers that ain't even in our position. If we want to go take a trip tomorrow, we there. Whatever we, you know what I'm saying, choose to do, and that's living life, man. A lot of, I'm saying that to say, like, you can't take small things for granted, man, because it's a lot of people who, even inside of the poverty bubble that we're still in, and I say that based upon our environment, we're not like that. We're the rarities. That's a blessing, man.
I look at.
And that's a blessing.
That's a blessing.
I look at life like
You ain't
this.
never gotta. I don't mean to cut you off,
Go
Rich.
ahead.
You ain't never gotta worry about your lights being cut off. Am I lying?
Nope.
Your water, you can.
Hey.
When you turn that shit, you always gonna take a shower.
Hey, you know what? My biggest fear. I'm never gonna do this shit ever again in life. I will never run out of gas.
Oh.
You said that too. Come on.
In your car? In your car? You mean in the car? Yeah. Okay. You know why? You don't.
Bro, listen to me, yo. Listen to me.
Nah, I'm listening.
You don't even let your car get to that.
Bro, that's something that fucks me up, bro, in life, bro. The last time I did that shit, bro, I was like, you know what? I have to change my life all the way around. I never run out of gas ever again.
But the difference is, it's your priorities, man. It come back to, I say that to say, let's speak on current events. We speak on the stimulus, for example. Majority of Americans just got $1,400. Motherfuckers walking around. Hold on.
I ain't got it.
Motherfuckers walking around here with Alexander McQueen's on
But I ain't got it.
$1,200, $1,300 shoes, but they never been out of $285.
Come on, that's just stupid.
It's priorities.
Priority, bro. You ain't never been out 25.
Yup.
You never been to South Beach?
You get 200.
We was going there when I was a fucking teenager, kid. But I'm saying that to say it's priorities. Even though I grew up, and I say this to say this is something that I apply to my everyday life. This is something that I apply to my everyday life. I grew up in a fucked up hood, but I remember being in elementary school and spring break coming, and homies like, yo, what y'all doing? Oh man, shit. I hope mom dudes take us to Six Flags. Nigga, we going to Disney World. Or nigga,
bro.
we going to South Beach.
Yeah, bro.
Or we going there. And it's like,
That one used to
nigga, even though we lived in the same hood, nigga, I'm out of here. I seen different shit to life. So it makes me, like I say, and I'm 35. Well, my nigga's the youngest nigga in here, but I'm saying that to say, I'm saying that to say, you know how many men that's 30 years old that never stepped foot in a mansion? I'm just talking about whether it's somebody they know or whatever. They've never been in a mansion. It break my heart. I almost had tears in my eyes when I talked to my cousin who's in jail, who's in prison. Been there since 03, bro. Big O, free Big O. For my cousin to tell me, a 41-year-old man that never been on an airplane, my son's 6 years old. He been to D.C. He been to New Orleans. He been to Memphis. He been to Florida. He just came back from Florida this morning. Ryan Go-Kart. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that to say a 41-year-old man never been on an airplane, Vince. You got to be appreciative for shit, man.
The small shit we take for granted.
Like it's men that's our same age who never even graduated from high school, who never been outside the 285.
Never
Think
been.
about all the places you've been in your life. That ain't shit to you.
You've never been outside 285.
That's a rarity.
That's a documentary.
Because
I've been out of the country. You know what I'm saying?
I look at
It's kids who would have been, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I look
bro.
at life like this. Before anybody that's ever lived on this earth was created, they were at a disadvantage.
Sure.
Being born into this world, odds are against you. But being black men, below that being against you, is less than that for us. It's bigger than being against us.
The odds stacked against you.
So
You gotta work twice.
nobody that's been born was asked to come into this motherfucking situation that you're placed in
I agree.
when you're born. Nobody ever born was asked to be born.
I agree.
So when it comes to not being a part of the norm and the expectations as far as the American dream,
Yeah. The pursuit of
going to college,
American dream.
going to college, getting a good
And
job,
that college
finding
working
a wife,
30 years.
finding a wife,
And then living off
having
your 401k.
kids with the white picket
Hey,
fence,
yeah.
It's a
and
new
all that
America.
shit.
Work a job for 30 years.
But
and
when-
retire
but-
and live off your 401k.
But that's the standard.
America.
That's the standards you're automatically granted into being born on this planet. And when shit don't work like that for you, people judge you. They point fingers at you. They laugh at you. And they look at you a different kind of way.
the new
Just because
America
it
is.
didn't go the way motherfuckers say it's supposed to go.
I feel like the new America.
Hold on. I don't
The
get
new America is entrepreneurship.
Boom. I know what you're saying though. You think people saying born. That's what you saying that white people pointing at us.
Not white people. Your own people will look at you if you're above the standard what they think you are. They'll point at you and talk shit about you. But none of us, my point is, fuck all the other shit. My point is, none of us asked to be here. So it doesn't matter what happens.
Yeah.
Because you were never ready. None of us were never ready for the world that we were welcomed into against our will, without a decision of us. Every human that's ever been born were never asked to be here.
You went deep on that one.
Life is, that's why life is a motherfucker, man. Life is a motherfucking bitch whore.
I look at life as
For anybody. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care nothing about how you think you got it figured out. This motherfucker here, you were never
curveball.
ready for.
never.
So when you're doing enough to still be here, good fucking job, my nigga.
I look at life as like two things. It's like I look at life as like a roller coaster, and I look at life as like Super Mario or something like that. And I say that to say they got different levels. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna go through life in different levels and different points of your life where
You got shit to
you
do
like
to
it,
get to that next level.
and this shit in front of you, but it's like you either gonna do it or it's not gonna get done. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like once people really understand that, I just think that people will have a different perspective and a better outlook on life. You know what I'm saying? It's like people don't understand what it is. And I say that to say one thing about me. All right, I'm a barber, for example, just like my man. A lot of my money comes from cutting hair. out of every $100 I make, I put 30 in my pocket and I save 70. You know what I'm saying? And I say that to say, me coming from nothing, growing up at a dead end, my mindset when it comes to money, making money, is I got a umbrella or a raincoat complex. And I say that to say, to me, it's preparation. I look at it like, if you got a raincoat or umbrella, I look at it like every day it's going to rain. And I'm just saying that to say, like, I'm not going into it with a negative approach, but I look at it like you're going to have trials and tribulations every day. Or some shit could be every day. Now, you have some days where it's a great day. Everything went well. You made money, this, that, and the other. But for the most part, life is not like that.
To agree with you, let me say this. I look at every day that some bullshit doesn't happen to you. That's an exceptional day.
I agree.
When you make it to sleep in the bed,
Yeah.
of a day when you think back on,
Yeah.
and like, no bullshit came my way today.
Yeah.
That's an exceptional
The
day.
IQ
It wasn't a normal.
Today was a good day.
It wasn't fuck a good day. It wasn't a normal day.
Yeah, I agree.
Cause in a normal day, you're gonna see some bullshit.
Yeah,
So, and my whole approach is
Every day.
My whole approach is appreciating the good and shit.
And that comes
When
with
it comes to you.
And that comes with the concept of me saying my mindset is it's gonna rain every day. Or it could rain every day.
Expect the bad and
yeah,
appreciate
and
the
And
good.
it's not like I'm waking up with a negative outlook or mindset,
But
of
it-
making bullshit. But
it makes you think you're thinking
Real.
negatively.
But
no, hold on. Let me. I'm
All right,
agreeing
okay.
with you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
agreeing
yeah.
with
All
you.
right, okay.
Because it makes you, that situation you talking about,
Yeah,
Cass.
yeah.
It makes you think that you're thinking negatively because of how you feel about it.
To a certain point.
Because you start feeling a certain kind of way, it's just like, I'm thinking negatively about it, but
Some bullshit gonna happen.
You're really,
Yeah.
really not, because
Yeah.
that's
It's
what's
just
supposed
preparation.
to happen.
It's preparation.
Like,
Yeah.
bullshit
Yeah.
supposed to come. It's supposed to come.
If you
But,
if you wear rain boots every day or damn near every day, like when it finally does
I
rain,
didn't think you're weird though.
Some people gonna look at you as crazy.
it's the same thing.
Some people gonna look at you as
Hell,
prepared.
I ain't following this nigga, man.
You know what?
Compare
What
that
you
to
just
Noah's
said
Ark,
is-
bro. It's preparation.
You know
bro.
what you just said is? We talked about it earlier. It's Noah's Ark.
Yeah.
When Noah built the ark, God gave him
Motherfuckers looking at him
God
crazy.
God, one thing about God, man, I wish people would take him out of this holy ass box that they put God in. Out of this extra holy, it's all holy with God. It's not. That's not God. God.
You saying that is the word flat?
It could be. I don't know. I don't care. I don't know. I don't care.
Flat to me though.
I don't know, and I don't care, because that ain't got nothing to do with me.
They lie so much you never know.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
You never know.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with
We
me.
don't know
right
what
now.
Mars look like.
But
We don't even know what outer space look like.
What I'm saying is,
World flat.
people.
Have you seen it with your own eyes?
Never seen it.
The world flat.
I'm just talking straight.
And I can tell y'all how it
I'm
is.
sorry. My bad, bro. My bad.
World ain't flat.
People put God in such a box that
It's holier than
the
thou.
narrative is you have to be perfect to fuck with God. That's the narrative that Christianity and a lot of other religions and people in general has placed on God, that you have to be perfect.
Man, fuck God. If I gotta be perfect, fuck that nigga. I'm straight on that.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
If I gotta be perfect,
You're not.
if I gotta be perfect, fuck
He
that nigga.
You gotta.
You just go.
he on the he
gotta
on
let me
he on the
finish.
Terry Boo's cruise. You got
nah,
his.
man.
You
I'm
got
not even talking
He on-
about
Nah,
that
he
kind
ain't
of
got
shit.
nothing. I know
But-
you ain't. I know you ain't.
Carlos Boo's
That type
cruise.
of-
Carlos
you're saying
Boo's
the same
cruise.
thing I'm saying.
No,
You
no.
saying the same thing
I
I'm
am.
saying
I am.
because
Go ahead and finish.
I'm talking about people. I'm talking about people that think. No, fuck that. That was perfect because I'm talking about people that think like what O.E. Jones just said. That's the same people I'm talking about. That was perfect because he's talking about the same thing I'm talking about. People having God in a box, understanding that God is for flawed people. That's who God cares the most about.
He created
The
everyone
flawed-
flawed.
Jesus never preached a motherfucking thing to a motherfucker that had their shit together. Jesus was fucking with the prostitutes and the pimps and the have-nots and the trash motherfuckers. Motherfuckers they threw away and disregarded. That's who Jesus sought out to teach. That's who Jesus was seeking. But you think you're supposed to be perfect out here? Nothing's perfect in what we know.
Nothing.
In what we know. I don't give a fuck the topic, the subject, what's going on. Nothing is perfect about none of that.
Even brand new shoes not perfect.
None of that.
Brand new shoes is nice.
So,
Dig what I'm saying.
take your pressure, take that pressure off yourself and ourselves
Hold on.
about trying to be better than you think you should be.
I agree.
Fuck being perfect. Perfect doesn't exist.
No.
There's nothing that can be perfect. Not a thing but God. But we're not God. We try to follow him. We try to be led by him. But we ain't him, nigga. We ain't perfect. We ain't here to be that shit. We're going to fuck up. And every time we fuck up, if you're not aware enough, I ain't saying smart, I said aware. I ain't saying intelligent, I said aware. If you're not aware enough to realize that feeling of after you fuck up, which is always going to tell you something. Every time you fuck up, yourself is going to tell you something. That's God talking through you. God gave us the power to live on this earth, and we're descendants of him, so we have power as well. He don't fucking do everything. Sometimes he give us the power to do it.
Man, a lot of times you get physically you gotta do a lot of things.
He gave you the tools to do what he telling you to do, so you won't expect me to do it for you.
You just gotta do it at some point.
You, it's on us. My whole point is it's on us.
It's just like somebody saying they want to get rich off the lottery, but they never play every day.
That's me.
How you ever gonna hit the lottery?
I be saying. I
you
agree
feel
with
what I'm
you.
saying?
'Cause every time
Like-
I pass the Powerball sign and the Mega Million sign,
I just
I be
play
like,
today.
oh, I'm gonna win
I
that
bought one
motherfucker.
ticket,
But I don't even
$1 a
play.
day. If I hit, I hit. If I don't, I'm still grinding, making money every day.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
not
saying?
real though.
It's a gamble.
Get what?
Life's
This
a gamble.
This nigga like me gonna play. You know what I'm saying? This nigga like me gonna feel like, bruh, I ain't got.
Whether you spend $1 or $100, if your ticket gonna hit, it's gonna hit.
You ain't let me
Hey,
finish.
Japan, I got a few of them I want to hit.
I feel you. I play the same numbers every day.
I'm starting to look at it like
I've been playing the same numbers like for 2 years.
when it comes to the lottery
$1 a day.
and this shit being 200 million easily.
I play Fantasy 5.
I'm
That's the
trying
only
to.
one
I'm
I play.
trying to see like.
That's local.
I'm trying to get
That's
the mind
Georgia.
frame.
I can win that.
I'm trying to get the mind frame of why not play this shit. That's how the mode I'm trying to give it. Every time I walk in the gas station, I should be buying a scratch off.
You can't
or-
give yourself a shot if you ain't playing.
That's
You
where
can't
I'm trying
win
to
if
get
you don't
with
play.
it. Because those are the people that win.
Yeah.
The consistency.
I've hit the lottery.
Consistency.
Bro, I hit the lottery for like 40 racks,
not-
bro. I know, motherfucker. I know somebody with Fantasy 5 for almost 900,000.
Listen,
I win.
listen to me.
I hit
So-
that shit all day, every day.
That shit came through. Came through just like y'all was talking about, right?
Shit, we can go to the spot right
Lottery?
now.
Hold on,
bro.
hold on,
We hit the lottery?
I'm talking about gambling in the city of Atlanta.
Okay.
Oh, that was up.
Oh.
Like,
Are y'all gonna vote for this shit or what? I'm voting for it.
I ain't got no problem with gambling. Motherfuckers do it anyway.
I think that shit's so weird to me because I'm thinking when you look at the totality,
My bad.
if you look at the totality of what Atlanta has become at this fucking point, gambling should be the norm. Why would you even have to vote on that shit for what Atlanta is right now? It's Little Vegas. It's Vegas. It's better than Vegas. They ain't shooting movies in Vegas.
No, they're not. No.
They shoot movies in Atlanta.
That's it.
Every type of movie.
All of them. Every movie.
A movie you might not even fucking think about watching.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was shot out here,
I don't
nigga.
give a fuck if that bitch on what it is, Hulu, goddamn, what's the other one?
All the streaming.
Come on.
Amazon, HBO Max,
ABL,
Netflix,
Max,
nigga.
Netflix.
Yeah.
All them movies are shot in Atlanta, and guess what they doing? Niggas is goddamn screaming them, and that's what's real.
Atlanta is black. It's definitely, it's hands down black Hollywood, but it's so much bigger than black Hollywood because every motherfucker shooting a movie out here. It ain't just the black movies.
Atlanta.
It's the new Hollywood. Hollywood ain't popping like Atlanta right now. Shit.
Yeah.
And fuck all that. I'm glad to be here.
Every song, bitch.
I'm glad to be here. If you think
Yeah,
about moving to
homosexual and
Atlanta,
everything.
we good. Don't worry about it.
We
And
fuck
if,
with the homosexuals, but we ain't.
hold on, man, disregard.
Whoa.
Back to what I'm saying.
Whoa.
If you,
My man went.
No disrespect to them.
The movie game going crazy.
cause I'm not even gonna give him no light, cause I'm just like, I don't give a fuck.
Biggs, you're
I
going
don't give
too
a fuck.
far, man.
I don't give a fuck what your title is, what you call yourself. You still a person, motherfucker. So I'm not gonna isolate you and give you your title. Fuck that homosexual. There ain't no title. You still a person, motherfucker. Fuck all that. So when it come to that, they people out here too, man. Whatever y'all do, what y'all gonna do. I ain't got shit to do with it. I like women, nigga. I like big titties, big ass. I like thick girl.
I like thick mama.
That's that liquor talking.
Look, niggas, I like bitches.
Yeah, man, but back to what we were saying,
These
man.
niggas drinking like a motherfucker.
All y'all
These
niggas drinking, nigga.
They drink. Oh, yeah. It is said dice shaker.
We were drinking long before we plugged up, nigga. Believe
That
that.
is true.
We played the game of life right here on the podcast.
Yeah, and we
We
always
went
do
through
it.
everything. We went
We
through college
always do
basketball,
We
college
always do it.
football, in the field, real life shit.
Y'all only talked about Atlanta teams though. I noticed that.
Oh yeah, my man.
You know why? You know why? Because we from Atlanta.
He brought that
So,
shit up.
We are from Atlanta.
Hey, dude, you heard Track Him Out?
Track Commander.
Hey, we drink 1800. We drinking
Inside Seashell.
For real, man. Track Him Out got that pop.
we drinking
But shouts to that shit that
Famous Goose.
like niggas like him out here making noises and motherfuckers might not even recognize it, but it's like niggas who know. Like, he making noise out here. Like that man, he doing his fucking thing. And he from nowhere. He from and he could have easily said he's from Atlanta. But you know where he said from? Where he motherfucking from?
I fuck with Far Park. Cause get what? I'm from College Park.
And I take that
Far
shit
Park,
on
so
another
weird
level
shit.
because I'm from, I grew up PG County, Maryland. But most niggas where I'm from, I say they from DC.
And that's fucked.
I'm from DC a little bit, but I'm from PG County, baby. DC right there is basically the same thing, but it's not the same thing. It's the same thing, but it's not. So the same situation. He could have said he was from Atlanta. He said where he's from.
Yeah.
A real nigga, man.
We're from College Park.
He don't care
I'm
what
from
you.
Atlanta.
He don't care what
I'm
you
not from
think.
Atlanta. I'm
He don't
from
care.
Florida.
He don't.
I
He don't
wouldn't
care
even
what
call
you
that
think.
I'm from not.
He don't care what you think.
Nah.
He don't care what you
I'm from
think.
College Park, bro.
he from or should be from.
East
He
Point,
don't
College Park, that's
care.
my residence.
College Park, Old National, Gabby
East
Road
Point,
to
College
be.
Park, bro.
Gabby Road to be exact. 3110.
The South Side runs Atlanta.
Apartment 6A.
The South Side.
Oh, that's a nice apartment.
Hey, somebody
Two-bedroom.
live there. You gonna have niggas going to their door. The South.
I don't live there. That's just what's
Atlanta
on my
popping.
Oh,
Atlanta live. Atlanta's one of the greatest cities in the world.
It's 'cause Martin
But-
Luther King, you said this shit.
The South Side run it.
The only black
It's
person.
'cause
Hold on.
it's
Oh,
'cause of
shit.
the South
All right.
Side.
I'm going to let you finish, then I'm going to say some shit.
Uh,
Elaborate on what you're saying, though.
Atlanta's popping because of the South Side.
Ooh.
That's what made
said some
Atlanta
shit,
known
man.
to the world.
You said some
I'm
shit,
talking
man.
about niggas like not just
JD.
Tennessee and Carolina, places that's close to Atlanta where they was coming to Atlanta anyway. I'm talking about niggas that never been to Atlanta. They know about Atlanta because of the South Side. Niggas from the South
The
Side.
world busiest airport on the south side. But I ain't want to bring that up.
Oh,
but
shit. You know,
but
that's another boy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
In the whole world, Craig.
yeah,
The whole
no.
world.
But
And not the biggest.
but
the most busiest.
but to elaborate and piggyback on what my man was saying, like, and this is no disrespect. I've been to a lot of places in my life.
Shouts to the East Side, West Side, and North Side.
I'm saying
But
that to say Atlanta's the greatest city in the world. And I'm just saying that to say I don't even want to go in depth with what I'm saying, but the only black person who has a holiday is from Atlanta, Georgia. There's nothing else that needs to be said.
What's the name?
Come on, man.
Martin Luther.
and I'm gonna take it to
And he has a street in every major city in the United States.
That's true. Look,
This is the greatest. This is the greatest city. This is the greatest city in the world.
South Florida,
And
bro.
Only thing Atlanta missing is the
Bro,
beach.
They got Martin Luther King, bro. They
and
got Martin Luther King.
to add on what you said, Cass, because you're completely right.
That nigga said they got
When it comes to outsiders' perception
You know who the
Of-
outside is, do.
of the entertainment world,
In Atlanta.
of what entertainment is, Atlanta's popping in the movies, and what
Music.
What took
Let's
them off
not
the
even
top
go there.
is they're popping in the music. That
All entertainment.
Atlanta music changed the entire world. Like niggas, you can agree or not.
Shout
Like
out to Coming to
like
America
they're-
too. They shot down on Old Nashville.
There are places that had they run. There are places that had they run.
Take a shot,
But
pass
as
it around.
far as the run, Atlanta is the Mecca.
Most definitely. The greatest city in the world. And I say that to say, when I was younger, growing up in Atlanta, we grew up in the greatest times in the history. I say the only greater time was Freaknik.
That was
And we was younger, so we didn't get it.
That was us, though.
No, but we was at Freaknik, but it wasn't the same as when we was down at the AU Center and we was running crazy through Atlanta.
I got you. I moved out here in what, 97, 96, 97.
Yeah.
And,
You know what happened now.
huh?
You been down.
Nigga, I fuck with this shit.
Yeah.
When you ever heard me speak down on this shit?
My nigga finna speak some knowledge.
When the fuck you ever heard me speak down on Atlanta?
I'm letting
Never.
Smack that nigga.
This shit show me how to get money out here.
It's the love in Atlanta.
It's-
When you come here,
it's
it's
show-
no hate, bro.
It teaches you life lessons.
Yeah.
It showed me how to get money.
But you can't play in these streets, though.
Hey.
They'll baptize your
Let me
ass.
say what I'm gonna say before I forget.
It
All right,
all
I'm sorry.
started
Go ahead,
with the
my
king,
brother.
though.
Say the shoes about time.
I forgot.
It will.
They'll baptize you.
It all started with the king. The king.
Damn, y'all made my twin
Marvin.
forget what he was gonna say.
Nah, he good.
No, I forgot.
You was talking about Atlanta. And when you came here in 97, 98. I'm gonna get you back on track. Yeah, go ahead and give it to us.
What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying.
When you got to Atlanta
I
in
don't remember my
96,
fucking
97, we was talking about how.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
all
my
right.
nigga.
Yeah,
my
I got you.
nigga. My nigga. Good looking, Cass.
Birthday.
Thank you. That's my birthday twin. We got the same
6/21.
birthday,
Yeah.
and he really just,
Nigga, we know
he really just, stop
Nah,
cutting me
nah,
off.
nah. Yeah.
Cut me off,
Let my
nigga.
nigga speak,
This
man.
my shit, nigga.
Yeah.
No.
I close line your ass right now, nigga.
But
Let my
Cass
nigga talk.
brought me
Dump
back.
your ass, nigga.
Cass really brought me back. I'm thinking about the Freaknik, and I wasn't really in the Freaknik mix
Yeah.
at the end when it was dying down and shit. But when you say Freaknik era, I don't think that's as impactful as the BMF era. I don't
And
think.
even before then,
Oh, it ain't even close.
you think about
That's when
the
Atlanta
2000s.
became Atlanta.
It's not even close.
That's when Atlanta became.
Let's
over the
give it a
top.
5-year span. Let's say from 2000 to 05. That was the greatest time.
BMF.
Think about it.
Freaknik doesn't compare to
2005,
I
BMF.
don't give a fuck.
That's the
bro.
greatest time you ever had in your life.
Yeah, can I talk? Nobody want me to talk.
2000 to 05?
BMF had nothing up. Well,
As far as the nightlife of it, that era.
freak.
When they
Freaknik
used to have clubs in Buckhead? Yeah, bro. You talking crazy. That shit was different.
When they was open to 5 in the morning.
Yeah. When
like
you was
before
when
the-
you was riding
bef-
in the cars to Buckhead,
Before the
that was
same niggas that
different
made
shit.
it good, made it fucked up. Before the same niggas that said it, popped it off, they fucked it up.
At the same
The
time.
same niggas.
They fucked up at the
That's
same
how
time.
impactful they were. That's how powerful they were. The
Buckhead
same
was
niggas
big.
that popped Buckhead off, fucked Buckhead up. The
can't-
same
agree
niggas.
with that.
You can't,
I
they
agree
ain't
with
got
that.
no
That's how
club
popping
no more.
they were.
I
That's
agree
how
with that.
popping they were. That's how important they were. That's how they were everything. You got to be everything to be able to have that impact and that other impact.
See,
good
but I
and
was
the
basing
bad.
I was basing it off a 5-year span because you think about it in that time, they still had Frozen Paradise. See, niggas don't remember that shit at Walgreens now, bro. When they used to
Frozen
have
Palace?
fucking Frozen
All that?
Paradise, and when they
Frozen
used to have
Palace.
the Zone and all that, man, listen, bro. Old Nat always gonna do numbers, but back then it was a different type of party, man.
It was traffic.
when they used that.
or-
When, rest in peace to 20 grand, which is now Walmart.
Yeah.
But when they used to have a 20 grand,
Shit crazy.
listen, bro.
That's-
I'm talking a 5-year span, bro.
I'm
From
with you.
2000 to
'Cause
05,
there
bro.
were nights where
Atlanta would never be that
there
ever
were
again.
nights where us growing up, we want to do something. We might not necessarily want to go to the club.
Yeah.
We're gonna go get in some traffic, and in that time span, it was Buckhead and Old National.
Yeah.
You go get in some traffic and have a good night.
Either or.
You can have fun in some traffic.
Either or.
When they had
Old
the first,
National
when they
was
had
one
the
of them
first
spots.
Ritz, when they had the first Ritz across from the Starship.
Oh.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Yeah, I know you fucking know it. Yeah, exactly.
From Big Game.
Bruh, exactly. Small as fuck. When I say that bitch used to do numbers, that the baby grand piano bar, fucking man, listen. The Mexican El Ranchero, man, listen, bro.
Hey, I don't. Hey, hold on.
And the old people's at the crow's nest,
Hey,
all
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah,
It was
grown folks,
everybody.
grown folks right
They
there on
had Old
Garvey.
National had something for everybody.
That shit still do numbers.
For everybody.
Grown folks still there. Boy, hell yeah.
my question is though. I might have answered shit.
Ocean 66.
I might have answered before.
Yeah, you was in that motherfucker. Ocean 66, nigga.
Hold on. Question. It's a question. Hey, it's a question. It's old. I might have asked this shit before. I don't know. Is Old National a bigger street or the same level street as Peachtree?
It's damn near.
Two.
It's damn near.
Hey, it's a question.
It's damn. That's a hell of a question. That's a hell of a question.
Wonderful
Cause
question.
Old National Highway is fucking
It right all the way
famous.
through. I don't give a fuck.
Peachtree way longer.
Let me take it here.
Alright.
Let me take it.
Peachtree longer.
That shit. That,
My nigga.
Peachtree go from 5 points
My
to
nigga.
Buckhead.
My nigga.
Peachtree longer.
But when
Dead
it,
ass.
when it comes to what my man Boog just said, the question he gets asked, and motherfuckers who are willing to answer that question,
That's a tough one.
when it comes to the culture and what we know as culture is Old National.
Old National's more famous.
That's our culture.
Yeah.
We relate more to Old
And
National
they just
than
on some
Peachtree.
Southside shit.
We relate more to-
That's from Atlanta. Like I say, and this is speaking from a true
I know you-
ATLian.
Let's say Metropolitan.
No, the only shit that can top Old National would be it's two places, and they not as popping as they used to be. But Bankhead, oh, that's a good one.
Nah, it's really
Bankhead, Campbellton,
No.
and Auburn Avenue, bro.
No.
Nah, you crazy as fuck. Auburn Avenue.
I think-
Auburn Avenue is
honestly,
historic, bro. They get numbers on
my
Auburn,
nigga,
bro. Don't get
Honestly,
that shit twisted.
I think Atlanta got too many of them streets. Like,
Yeah.
like
Campbellton crazy.
you ain't said
Camp
like,
Creek.
like
Camp Creek.
Riverdale Road.
Yeah,
Camp Creek.
Yeah, that's Grove Street.
Girl.
Yeah, but I wasn't even.
Point South Parkway.
I'm saying as far as the biggest, most known, in as far as a true ATLian, like it's like Old National.
Outkast was shouting Old
You know what I'm
National.
saying? Campbellton Road,
It really Campbellton.
Old National, Campbellton Road, and I say like Candler Road and Flat Shows, bro.
Hold on, I
Pretty
got three.
famous too,
I
bro.
got three though. I got three right now. Old National,
All right,
Stewart Avenue, Metropolitan,
okay,
Campbellton,
yeah, and Bankhead.
I'll say
Cleveland.
But Cleveland don't go before Bankhead. Bankhead famous, bro. They got the flame and they
I'm talking
and they had the bounce,
I'm talking about
bro.
long.
Fuck that.
I'm talking about who stretches across.
if that's
Everybody know Bankhead though.
if that's the case, Bankhead gonna win. If you talking about as far as the longest, Bankhead automatically win.
Or Peachtree.
That shit hitting counties,
Or
nigga.
Peachtree Street.
Bankhead hitting multiple counties.
Peachtree or Bankhead. Longest.
I'm talking
Peachtree go from
But we talking
when you
about
first get downtown
Mapleton
to
and
all
shit,
the
bro.
way fucking in Buckhead. Peachtree Street long as fuck, bro.
we talking about
That shit long as fuck,
Hey,
bro.
138 is too shit.
That's true.
we talking
138 can take your ass from
but
Alabama to
we done got off
Lovejoy.
we done got off
Ass.
the original we done got off the original
Alright,
point of that topic and we started talking about how long it is. That ain't what we talking about. We not talking about how long this shit is. We talking about the impact on our culture and what roads are most mentioned in that. That's what we talking about.
Campbellton.
So what's them roads? Old National, Campbellton,
Stewart Ave, Metropolitan.
Metropolitan, Stewart. Never Metropolitan, Stewart Ave,
Riverdale Road.
Riverdale Road, Riverdale Road.
Oh,
Man.
it is mentioned, man.
It is.
All through there.
It is.
But Bankhead Highway, Bankhead.
I don't like no West. I don't like East Side nigga. You see, we ain't with no way east. All Bankhead, all that shit.
I mean, but you could say like Flat Show. You could say Flat Show.
Candler Road, Flat Shows, bro.
Flat Shows go. Flat Shows hit the whole city.
Even Glenwood Road, bro.
Flat Shows hit the whole city, my nigga.
Shout out to my blood cousin Bird, bro. He from Glenwood. He got that shit tatted on the chest. Like, listen. Flat Shows, Candler Road, Glenwood. That's the east side, man. Hey, Gresham, yeah, like.
This is the first time I ever been
Panola?
for real.
But I'm a south side nigga. Fuck all that.
You better know it.
Old Nat, Flat Show,
Better
Gabba
not.
Road, and then nigga over here, East Lee. He fucked up. Yeah. This nigga on a hoodie. This nigga on a hoodie with shorts. Hoodie with shorts and some fucking Adidas flip flops.
Diamond sauce on. I respect that.
Yep, I respect that too. Burger.
I respect that shit, bro.
Burger. Yeah.
Well, that's my fault, bro.
Hey, we gonna go to a game this year?
Yes.
I want to burger.
No.
I'm I'm definitely with that.
Which one?
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
one?
yeah. Let's do
one?
it. Home opener. Let's do
Home opener,
it.
bro.
Let's do it. All right, say let. Say
Home
let,
opener.
bro.
Fuck
Say
them
let.
Braves.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I already got mine. I just need to throw my custom nigga cleaners. I got my hat for this. Listen. Yeah, I love that. All right, so we doing Braves game and the Falcons game this year.
Yeah.
Cause bro, I ain't never been to the stadium. You been to the new stadium? The
I
Braves?
ain't been in there. I went outside to the battery and all that.
I mean, honestly, I don't
All right,
know.
well, let me say this.
I wanna go.
Y'all niggas been to turn the field. I know that.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh, yeah, I've been to turn field.
It's like when the Falcons upgraded from the Georgia Dome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, bro. That's how you gonna feel. They have a Braves museum inside the new stadium, bro. That shit nice as a motherfucker, bro.
Chipper Jones, that ain't got no coming forward though.
He should. All right. So he's the greatest Brave of all time.
Who?
Chipper Jones. Crazy as fuck. Tell me another nigga. And he the hometown
Hank
kid.
Aaron?
Played 20 years. Hank Aaron ain't fucking play his whole career here though.
Don't even talk that nigga, bro. When niggas say shit like that, bro.
Chipper Jones, bro. Listen to what I'm
is.
saying, bro.
Bro, know the fuck he is,
Alright.
bro. Know the fuck he
Alright.
is.
Hank Aaron just, and this is no disrespect to Hank
Yeah, I'm
Aaron.
on with Craig, but I know he going.
Nah,
I ain't going.
Hank Aaron is just the most celebrated because he got the title shit when he was playing for the Braves. Bro, there's no disrespect to that. I'm saying
Hey, that's why.
He's not the best.
He's the second best. Chipper
he
Jones.
didn't play his whole career. I'm talking about hometown boy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, all right. I'll wait. Chipper played 20 years for the fucking Braves, bro. And he from Atlanta. Fuck all that shit you talking about. Tell me. Hank Aaron ain't from Atlanta. He ain't from Atlanta. And he played for another team.
Hank Aaron is not from Atlanta, bro.
And he played for another team.
He's not from
He's just the most celebrated because he won the title. Nah, I ain't drunk, nigga. Your ass drunk. Crazy as fuck. I'm speaking facts, nigga.
That nigga is not from Atlanta, first of all.
Who?
Hank Aaron. He's not from
Nigga, I fucking said that. The fuck is this nigga talking about?
Chipper Jones.
Shit, let me finish.
DJ, get it.
I was talking about it. I was getting ready to talk about
DJ.
No more 1800 for that nigga. He's cut off. The fuck is this nigga talking about?
You said, my man, get it, right? DJ, get it, bro.
Hank Aaron from
Bro, don't be scared, bro.
Hank Aaron from Mobile, Alabama.
Alright, cool.
Hey,
We knew that.
no, we didn't.
Nigga, we knew. We knew he wasn't from Atlanta.
He ain't let me finish. I was talking about
We knew he wasn't from Atlanta. Nigga, I said, we talking about the greatest Brave of all time. It's Chipper fucking Jones.
That's the greatest.
He the hometown kid and he played for no other team. He played for the Braves for 20 years. He won a fucking World Series. Man,
He's not from Atlanta either. He was born in Florida.
it don't fucking matter, bro. What's the point I'm making to you? He grew up his whole fucking life in Atlanta. Where the fuck did Hank Aaron grow up? Brooklyn? The fuck out of here.
Nah, I respect that, though.
Fuck this nigga talking about this. About to make me upset, man. Pour me a motherfucking shot.
Get that
I don't give a fuck if Chipper Jones was born in
Hey
Florida.
man,
That nigga
cut
from
it out.
Atlanta.
Cut it out. On that note, nigga, we at 2 hours and 47 minutes. We about to give a fuck about this bitch, man. Dice Shakers Podcast.
Do it.
Vincent O'Brad,
Do
this
it.
Boogie Brad, Cass Jones,
Know
Owen
that.
Jones, Nino Bugatti. This just bonus shit, man. We just plugged up and giving you that shit, so give it back.
Fact.
Dice Shakers Podcast.
Hey, run your race, man.
I love y'all niggas. And